This week on We Hate Movies, it's the film where Clint Eastwood gets both nipples licked. It's The Rookie. I'm Andrew Jupin.
Steven Sadek.
Eric Siska.
Chris Cabinwood.
And we hate movies. Hello, everyone. Welcome to We Hate Movies. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you're new to the program, this is a comedy show where we take a movie, good, bad, or otherwise, and kick it around comedically for just a little bit. And this is the second week of what we are stupidly calling SHEENPRIL.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are talking The Rookie from 1990, directed by Clint Eastwood himself.
Good afternoon.
And just a reminder, this is not an endorsement of Charlie Sheen, but for whatever reason, there's just a lot. Dude's got a lot in his bag that we needed to get to, and this is a good way to get through it.
Right, and also this is not an endorsement of Clint Eastwood.
No, definitely not.
Also not. No.
But this is an endorsement of Raul Julia. We miss you.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I
RIPD.
love that. A lot of people were baffled by it. It is sort of baffling. I love that he's German. I love this silly little this jaunty little German accent he's doing. It's delightful.
I love it, but it's crazy. I feel like they're trying to go for an angle like the boys from Brazil.
Nazi.
These are
No. He's 100%
sons.
supposed to be a Nazi clone monster.
Right.
But I
Clone
just love
monster.
that he's a Nazi clone monster or whatever the fuck, but he's also just like kind of a really shitty car thief at the end of the day. That's what's awesome is like, here's this Clint Eastwood movie where like he and Charlie Sheen are going up against a criminal that's not like a successful serial killer or some kind of criminal mastermind. He's a dude that kind of sucks at running a chop shop operation.
I mean, the stakes have never been lower.
I mean, usually a movie, you got the homicide detective. This is the Grand Theft Auto detectives.
Right.
And this is their story.
Well, do you know that they don't have confidence in it because they sneak it in on like an eerie dream sequence. They're like, the movie starts in a dream sequence where Charlie Sheen is seeing a board of 3-member board. Where it's like, and he's like, I want to do G rides. I want to be part of Grand Theft Auto. I've been here for 2 years. And they're like, oh yeah, well that's pretty cool. But aren't you a murderer? Aren't you? Didn't you kill your little brother?
Oh, you have no siblings. That's a lie, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's actually not a lie because I don't have any siblings anymore.
Right, exactly. You got me on a technicality there, lady.
I mean, that's what makes it work so well is that like for a minute there, you're like, oh, maybe even the GTA thing was the dream. Like maybe we're going to see him actually do like crimes and like catch like a drug kingpin or something. But no. It's for real.
Yes.
He just is really into car crimes.
Well, Chris, it's extremely similar, but instead of drug kingpin, it's car kingpin.
Yes, much
you're
more.
a car pin.
I kind of was a little annoyed at the beginning because I like the beginning of this movie where it's Charlie Sheen getting the Blade Runner test to become a car detective.
Yes.
Which is a world in which I want to live.
Yeah.
And two, like I mean, we'll get into Tom Skerritt when we get into Tom Skerritt, but the death of the brother and how he dies, the fact that that's never paid off in any way, shape, or form is kind of insane. It's the action movie trope of jumping between two buildings, which happens all the time in action movies. How do you not like have that be like, Charlie Sheen has to do that at the end to save the day or something?
Right.
Sure.
Or it's just weird to have it and then just like have flashbacks to it and then just have it never be relevant to anything.
Well, that's the thing is did Clint Eastwood have a brother who died this way? Because I mean, like he also gets shot, but this is like kind of how his partner dies and in the line of fire.
Clint Eastwood did have a brother that died sort of like this way, but he pushed him off.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Big
well,
difference.
that is a big difference. But hey, still it haunts him. Clearly, this kind of
up.
This brother, though, specifically gets like the vertigo death.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the please help me, and like little Sheen kind of like you don't see the wow, but he like kind of freezes all scared and whatnot. and this kid just falls to his fucking death.
Well, they're like the kids from Killer of Sheep. Like they're just roof hopping as for fun. Like
Sure.
is that really? I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, he lived in Brazil. Speaking of Brazil, he lived in the City of God universe for a little
Oh,
while.
of course.
Yes.
How silly of me.
Yeah, so this turns out to be a nightmare. He wakes up in bed next to, I guess, his wife or girlfriend, played by Lara Flynn Boyle as Sarah here. And it's like, it's so funny because, like, Eastwood, man, an unsubtle filmmaker if there ever was one. You know it's a dream sequence from the first shot of, like, the panel or whatever, because they're all just in this insanely evil silhouette.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, the shadows and everything, and, like, the light coming in from these windows. And I'm like, all right, wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up, Charlie.
You know,
Wake up.
At the start of this, I thought that Clint Eastwood was going to be like a Freddy Krueger type of creature.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh. Yeah, he should have gotten into that racket, dude. Horror movies?
Yeah, 1, 2, Clint is coming for you.
3, 4, hold the door, will you? I'm coming. I'll be right there. Hang
Well, I
on.
mean,
5, 6, light the cigar. 7, 8, high-waisted pants.
Well, welcome to Oscar country, bitch.
Well, I mean, he gave Barack Obama nightmares that speech at the Republican National Convention for sure.
Oh, that was
Oh, yeah.
creepy as hell. Speaking of dabbling in the supernatural, he was talking to a ghost up there.
I mean, that's
Absolutely.
Chair.
I do think that, like, yeah, I mean, I would love to see Clint, because this is obviously like just such a retread of everything he's ever done. This
I mean, he
movie's-
makes a fucking joke about Dirty Harry at the end of the
yes,
Oh, yeah.
movie. You know, we
exactly.
all
Yeah.
know what's going on
And
here.
there's that bullshit piece of trivia on the IMDb that's like, oh, this is the last cop movie he did, except for when he played an FBI
Yes.
agent, a Secret Service agent, this cop, that cop.
It's not the same, okay? It's different.
Sure.
Sure it is.
Sure.
Hey, sure it is. So we come upon this big car carrier here over the title card of The Rookie. I like that we just get right into it after Lara Flynn Boyle's like, you okay, babe? And so this car carrier is going along. We're jacking Porsches and all sorts of like fancy cars out
Mhm.
of a parking garage. We see across the street there's like some swank restaurant or like a gala happening or something like that. So these dudes are taking advantage of stealing all these hot cars.
It's a great scene of carvery, which is what I call
Yes.
stealing cars.
And Eastwood, of course, is introduced looking for a light for his cigar with his partner in as Steve said it, a very McBain-like
God.
nod. Like him and his black partner are
Yep.
going after these car thieves, one of which is Xander Berkeley.
Yeah, Xander Berkeley is he comes back at the end as the pilot.
Yes.
But a lot of stars here. You've got
All the stars are
Yeah.
here.
you've got Tony Plana from that great movie we watched, the Live Wire.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, of
yeah,
course. Yeah.
He's great. He's a great spice whenever he shows up.
Yes,
He's got a very distinctive face.
Oh, is
And
that
then there's-
Loco?
Loco,
Morales. right?
yeah, Loco's great. Marco Rodriguez, who, if you'll remember from that Seinfeld episode, playing the Cubans.
Yes.
Yes.
Or
Also,
I'm sorry, the Dominicans. not
actually,
Cubans.
that guy's got a more distinctive face. I'm gonna do face rankings on this
Yes.
one.
Well, Marco Rodriguez also, yes, that's Seinfeld playing the Dominicans, but also he's the dude at the beginning of Cobra who's killing people at the grocery
Yes. Yep.
store or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Stallone's got to take care of that.
He's also in The Crow, it looks like. I mean, he's just had a huge career as a character actor because he's got such an amazing face. He's
Yes.
also that's right. He's the bartender in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on Lancer.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Right. Get your daughter out here to play her,
Yeah.
heart out.
Chili pepper heart out.
Yeah. Well, you said it, not me.
I did. I'm gonna die by the end of this episode, so it's fine.
Oh, like there's worse things that that lady could have been called in a Quentin Tarantino movie. All
Very
right,
true.
so let's
For the folks at home, Steve is a little under the weather today.
Yes. Well, we're gonna see. Well, there's a clock over my head. If I finish the episode, I finish the episode. If I don't, I don't. We'll see
It's
what
a
happens.
fun, after so many episodes, so many years, we thought it'd
yeah.
be fun to like race the clock to see if he could make it. It's a feat of strength we're doing this
It
week.
is.
It's an endurance trial, really. That's what we wanted to make.
But
it for him.
the good thing is, I could do Eastwood really easily.
Nice.
That's
yeah, maybe
true.
you should just talk like that for the rest of the episode.
Oh my god, you should be sick all the time.
That's great.
You could direct movies if you got sick all the time.
But yeah, it's one thing. Yeah, I was like at first it's okay, but then it kind of gets irritating. Like I found this movie exceptionally dark, especially this first sequence, like really, really dark.
Hard
Yeah.
to see what's going on with the
Yes.
car thievery here.
Yes. And I mean, like, it's cool because it's moody and it's like beautiful film. You know what I mean? Like stark black that you could really like a rich black you could really sink your teeth into.
Right.
But it's also kind of difficult to see what's happening.
Yeah,
sometimes.
you should actually just see this in the movie theater if you can.
Yes.
Or, you know,
Honestly.
it's got to be a night view, I feel,
Mhm.
with these
Oh, yeah.
dark shots.
Yeah, I was having trouble this afternoon, and I had like the shades drawn and everything. So anyway, yes, the partner is here. We see Sonia Braga speaking to this crew. Sonia Braga, of course, as Liesel,
Yes.
legendary Brazilian actress, who I feel like we just saw in something recently, or perhaps it was her, a relative of hers was in
Interesting.
something we covered, because I remember talking about Sonia Braga recently for some reason, and I
Hmm.
don't.
No, you think of Brannon Braga, Star Trek.
Oh yes, that's of course what I.
But she worked with Raul Julia a bunch. One
Yes.
movie, Moon Over Parador, I feel like is a stay tuned and a
Oh
half.
boy, that is quite the movie.
Yeah.
Kiss of the Spider Woman. She's also in.
Pretty good.
Fuck, this
that's-
is gonna kill me now.
Which one of Madam Web's underlings is that? Which one is the Spider Woman?
She's part of the spider tribe in the jungle.
Okay.
Part of the veiny spider tribe.
Chris, fuck you for reminding me about the spider tribe.
Oh, you know what? I think I found it, guys. Yes, here it is. She has a niece who's an actress, Alice Braga, who was in a ton of stuff. But what were we talking about her for? I mean, she was in shit like Predators, I Am Legend, Elysium. Like,
Okay.
Oh,
She's-
okay. Yeah, I
she's
think I
been
know
in a
what
shit
you're
ton
talking
of movies. We did something recently. We talked
Oh,
about.
maybe it was Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah, that could have been. Definitely could have been.
Sure.
I
This
don't
is
remember.
great.
I'm
This-
speaking of City of God, by the way. She's also in that.
There you
Wow.
go.
See, this is an at-home game for you folks. What were we talking about with her niece in it?
Yeah,
She wasn't in Rebel Moon, was she?
Mm.
I don't think so.
This show is now turned into having a nice glass of iced tea with your elderly grandfather.
Yes.
What were we talking about the other day?
Oh, let me just get my teeth back in before we begin the conversations.
Now about the 1990s, The Rookie.
Now, this was a
Oh, of
picture.
course. Here it is. Of course, you guys. How can we
Right.
fucking
Oh,
forget?
Grandpa found it in his old chest.
Well, we clearly did.
She's Diana Cruz in Hypnotic, of course.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
She's,
Yes.
she's Affleck's
Great film.
wife
Great
in that
film.
movie.
Great
Yeah,
film.
there we
Right.
go.
Yeah, right. Previous episode.
Definitely a movie I would remember.
I do like, so yeah, they're all on that, like, the thing that makes everybody nervous on the highway, the car carrier. You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
And it's kind of cool. Like, we're all like loading up. I think Tony Plana's the last one to get on.
I do
And-
like that Raul Julia, the head of this
Yes.
operation, likes getting his hands dirty. He likes being out in the field,
yeah.
like, because that's how we're introduced to him as Strom. Like someone is like, "Oh, boss, I'm surprised you wanted to come out here." He's like, "And what? Miss out on all the fun?" And I was like,
Yes.
"God, I miss you so much."
It's perfect because it lets you know that this guy is incredibly stupid.
Mhm.
It's just like, I'm the head of the organization. I'm gonna put my
Yep.
fucking life on the line for this penny Annie bullshit. Like,
In his defense, sometimes you got to like get back into the field for one
Yes.
job just to show your men that, yeah,
Uh-huh.
you can do it too. And to like, just, be a little limber, get back to work a little
and,
bit.
and then you end up killing a cop and starting a blood feud that
Sure.
eventually gets you killed in a fucking airport of all
Yeah,
That's the
places.
point about, listen, if you're a German crime car lord or whatever this guy is,
Sure,
you got to get a blood feud going at least once.
sure. I guess that is true that you do have to do
But
that at least once.
This is great. Sonia Braga, the sexy lady, she pulls up in this fancy car to distract Clint and his partner, and the dialogue exchange there
Oh
is
yeah.
incredible.
Yes.
It's like a feast for your eyes, and then Clint's talking about her like she's a car. Like,
Classic look. They
Yeah.
don't build them like that anymore.
I was talking about the babe.
So was I.
What do you think you could fit in the trunk? Oh man, could you stop talking like that?
gonna fuck you like a car.
Okay, you know what?
Now open your wheels and take it.
That's it. I'm driving us off the bridge right now.
I'm pumping gas into you. which is what I call urine. It looks more like gas than the other stuff.
come
so-
on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Time
but-
for some premium.
Which is a mixture of the two.
Oh, yeah.
Eastwood right here when he like gets the drop on these dudes. I love it. Little early for Christmas shopping, ain't it? And it's like, who the fuck are you? Santa Claus. Just starts shooting the fucking
Yes,
windshield of this car.
And again, like, I don't know, man. Do we really need to open fire during a fucking during a car robbery? I'm
What-
not sure.
I don't think he would. Yeah, I mean, in real life, I don't think he'd be a cop
Yes.
for long. And the paperwork about every bullet shot and stuff, my God.
Yes.
Well, when we get to the captain, he does kind of suggest that like this is happening all the time. Like, this is-
Yes.
Sure.
once again, it's Clint Eastwood as a cop, so he is costing everyone millions of dollars in fucking like building fuck ups and road fuck ups and
Lawsuit fuck ups.
Oh, sure.
everything you can fucking name. But like he's just like, you know what? But he gets his partners killed, and we just got to keep that energy on the streets,
Dude, the fucking revolving door of partners. Also like Dirty Harry, by the way. I feel like this, I mean, because the final Dirty Harry movie was a few years before this, and I feel like somewhere this was a script where he's Harry Callahan and Charlie Sheen's David Ackerman is like it's some sort of handoff role
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
You know
well,
what I mean?
It's and I'm glad that they did, because at the very least that allows Raul Julia to call him a Polak this entire movie.
Yes.
Which is fucking fantastic. You don't know
You
how
and your Polak friends.
Oh, you arrogant kraut.
that's what I love. It's like it's all, you don't know what you shouldn't know what nationality people are, but you do because of the slurs that are going back and forth.
Right, exactly. Because otherwise, I wouldn't know any of them.
No, of course
But
not. Who cares?
Apparently, this wound up being Eastwood. There's something about the trivia about the like '88 SAG strike. Originally, this was going to be, oh God, what?
It was Gene Hackman and Matthew Modine.
Yes, and then at one point,
Ooh.
Sean Connery too.
Wow.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm the titular rookie.
yeah.
Oh, my dad is so rich. I don't know how I'm going to get through this whole thing with the Sarge.
My brother fell and he died.
He died like a little baby falling off the roof.
That's your Polish hero.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there you go.
I do like the idea of Raul Julia going like, "You think your country made sausages? I come from the kingdom of sausages."
Oh man, the kingdom of sausages. Let me through those fucking gates, please.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a great moment here. The partner's like, nobody's here, Nick. He's checking like the cab of this
Yes.
truck. Raul Julia closes the door behind him. Surprise.
Oh.
And just shoots the fucking shit out of this dude.
By the way, just to piggyback off of Chris's sausage thing, at the end of the movie, he should have said Hasta Kelbasa.
There
No,
you go.
fuck. I'm butchering it. You know what I mean, though.
Yes, I
I
do.
do.
I do know what you're doing.
Hasta la vista, baby, right? Hasta Kilbasa, baby.
Hasta Kilbasa, baby. There
I like
it
it.
is.
There
That's
we
on a
go.
boardwalk t-shirt. Absolutely.
Yes, that was worth pulling over the show for.
Weird thing here when Eastwood is like bent over this dude and he's dead. He just starts going, "Oh no, man. Oh no, man." And I was like, Clint Eastwood doesn't say man.
Well,
like
No.
that.
even in death, he has to talk jive to his black
Yes.
partner, I guess, is the idea.
And
So
he-
you can hear him in the pearly gates.
And guess
Oh,
what?
man.
That's the end of the morning.
That's it.
Bye bye.
Well, because even later on, when like Charlie Sheen's like, "Why do you want to get this guy so bad?" It's not. It's also like, I just never got. I never made it big. Is basically the thing. Not
Yeah, I never had
not
a
my-
big case.
Not my beloved Powell partner. It was murdered by this
Well,
guy in
I
full
mean-
blood.
No,
Just so
I
you
mean,
know,
like-
this time it's not personal.
At all. No, he just
Strictly
cares.
professional.
This time it's about my career.
I was waiting for him to start picking this guy's pockets. I was waiting for him to like see what he's got in there. If he got a couple dollars for the bus home.
Oh yeah, beer's on him.
Won't be needing this anymore.
Oh fuck! God damn it! This means my insurance is gonna go up again, motherfucker!
So right here we have first big action set piece, this chase down the highway where the fucking car carrier's ramp is still down, so it's sparking everywhere. These dudes, much like a Michael Bay movie, are just throwing cars at this
Yes.
guy,
It's awesome.
which is fucking great. You're seeing all these like high-end Porsches and stuff falling off the back of this.
I kind of want to watch like Raul Julia during this scene where he's just like, because he does give the okay to start it, but I feel like I didn't say all of them. You know what I mean? Like that's 40,000. That's 140,000. That's 200,000. Oh God damn it!
We still need to break even, you know.
It is kind of funny because, like, at the end of this, it is all for nothing. Other
Yes.
than, like, to get more heat on you.
Yeah.
Again, Raul Julia in this movie, horrendous fucking car thief.
Moron.
Bad criminal.
Moron.
Awful. But we should mention Clint Eastwood driving into the this
which I
ramp
love.
into the car to stop this from happening. And what do? They just ditch the entire tractor trailer back end and it flips and explodes. Not explodes, but like it's a huge wreck on the highway.
It's a massive crash.
Maybe 6 to 10 dead. I mean civilians, people minding their own business.
Oh, yeah.
Because you see
Because
other cars flipping everywhere else.
This car chase is a cross between Final Destination 2 and the Blues Brothers. I mean, people are getting wiped out left and right.
That's a combination that has to happen. Where's that legacy sequel?
Again, making sure you're part of this, Raul Julia. Just brilliant.
Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Amazing business.
You want your
sense.
fingerprints on that steering wheel.
Oh yeah. If there's like cameras around and someone gets your face on camera, that's such a good thing to happen to you.
Well, it doesn't matter if they get his fingerprints unless they've already raided Dr. Mengele's lab, and if so, it's already too late.
And his partner, Dr. Strom, who had a son.
There's the most Looney Tunes I've ever seen. Clint Eastwood is at the end of this. I mean, it is. I don't know that Eastwood's ever done like an outright comedy, like at least that I've seen. Like,
No, he never would let. But he would never let that veneer down.
Oh my God! Now I want to see him in like the 70-year-old virgin.
God.
I never got laid.
I'll keep it that way. Life's over. Sorry.
Life's
next
over.
movie.
Wax my chest.
It was just hand stuff for a long time.
You know when you're touching a lady and it's like a bag of sand.
I was scared of using my mouth for so long that I never thought it could help a lady.
Now he can just straight gum.
Yeah.
Oh God, that is just disgusting.
Anyway, he doesn't.
The fuck I was saying.
He hasn't done a lot of comedy.
Right.
No, he is not.
But this is the most comedic moment of his entire career. Dude's almost 100 years old. He fucking puts a cigar in his mouth. He's got like soot all over his face with his explosion and whatever. He says to the dude, the cop comes up, he goes, "Got a light?" And fucking falls over like Daffy Duck.
It's pretty good. It's very, because this movie is sort of, I mean, like, it's all of those buddy cop things. It's a comedy. It's an extreme drama. Tom Skerritt is a millionaire. I don't know why, but he is. You know, like everything. We're throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks.
I thought it would like tie in together in some way. Like Skerritt maybe was on with.
Sure.
I thought that too for a while.
I mean, it is just to kind of help the thing come together at the end. Like he's a Hail Mary at the very end of the movie.
Deus Ex Daddy.
Yeah, essentially, yes. And like, it is funny to think, like, I agree with you, Andrew. Like, I kind of think it would be funny to make this a Dirty Harry, explicitly a Dirty Harry movie, because it is effectively one.
Yeah, sure.
But because like the journey of the movie is really Charlie Sheen going from a clean-cut cop to the most corrupt and murder-hungry cop that has ever existed on Earth.
Yeah,
well, there's something also kind of unexplained, and I wonder if, one, this was maybe like Rewrite City, or two, I mean, you can tell with Xander Berkeley, there's shit cut out of this movie because he's at the beginning and just at the very end. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. What was I going with this? Eastwood, Dirty Harry. Oh man, I totally lost it. Fuck. Sorry. Anyway, so Nick goes to the precinct the next day. They're giving everybody the old like sorry about Powell, sorry your partner's dead. Which, by the way, we're only doing to pay off a joke at the end of the movie.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Don't be fooled by it right now. But anyway, yes. Surprise, surprise, he's being taken off the Strom case. It's being given to homicide. What with all the people that were killed on that car chase? I have to imagine.
Exactly. It's like, you know what, dude? You are not only way too personal on this, you are escalating it for no reason.
Yep.
You're the problem, honestly.
Well, the deal is off. I mean, he can't deal with the cars if they all exploded.
At this point, like Charlie Sheen is in the office there where we're learning this is being taken off, and he's like, "Hey, kid, private conversation."
Uh-huh.
Shoves him out the hallway.
I love the lieutenant's like, oh, Clint Eastwood, here's your new partner, David Ackerman. Or he says, this is David Ackerman, and Eastwood goes, pleasure meeting you, and slams the door in his face.
It's pretty great.
But it is it's again just like Dirty Harry being assigned a new partner.
Yes.
He's an asshole, but you'll get used to him.
We
blah blah
all
blah.
we all have to. And he's like, it's kind of weird. Like they say it. Speaking to your like rewrites angle and stuff being cut out later in the movie, like I think when they're jibing at each other, Eastwood is like, "Oh, all you do is quote regulations and this and that." I'm like, he never does that. Like I've never seen this character. Like that would be a character trait that he would have. Like if he just went behind the ears and like, "Oh, we're not allowed to do that. It's a 10:45." He doesn't do that ever. Like so, I don't know what version of the script he's talking about, but it's not in the movie.
It's not there at all. He's just not like he's not very excited to kill people.
No, exactly.
That's kind of the problem.
He says that he follows all the rules simply because this dude doesn't want to be a terrible cop like Clint Eastwood's character. And Steve, you did remind me of the point I was going to make about the rewrites. There also must be something, I would hope so, something that's deleted about this David Ackerman character, piece of information where it was like, oh yeah, and he was fucking special forces for a while after, he graduated, he went into the army, became special forces or whatever it is.
Yes.
Because like when he also decides to like turn and, be the badass cop and go off with Clint Eastwood, to save Clint Eastwood, he's got this whole thing about like, I'm done hiding or like whatever he says. And then all of a sudden he totally levels up and he's got all these amazing fighting skills and he's fucking kicking ass like he's Liam Neeson. And I was like, where did any of this come from? What is this training?
Like, it's like, oh, he's mad, so now he can do it? Like, no, that's not how that shit works.
Yeah, no, very, very weird later in this movie where he just turns on some sort of latent, like as if he picked up a phone and some voice on the other end was like, there are 3 flowers in a blue vase. And it was like activated. And he's just this unstoppable Jason Bourne-esque killing machine or whatever.
He was sent to the island where they sent all like third sons of rich men who like, and they're trained to be assassins. And like, you just do that for like a couple years and then you come home and then you live in the woods for about a decade.
Oh, I love this. They should do a prequel to like, flesh it out a little more.
Boy,
I'd love it.
Boy Hannah's.
It's called Ackerman, but it's an acronym for something.
Oh, wow. Really long.
Yeah.
You got to think about that. Action, control, kill.
Elongate.
Yeah, he could be fucking. What's that? Stretch Armstrong. He can do Stretch Armstrong stuff if he's pushed to the edge.
Well, yeah. When he turns into Mr. Beast at the end of this, I'm sure that's like what he could just get those powers if he wanted to.
Mr. Beast, but he does a bunch of annoying YouTube videos.
Well, he does give away $2 million for no fucking reason.
That's true.
Well, this is the thing, is like they're trying to figure out what Charlie Sheen is, and like the one that makes the most sense, which again doesn't actually fit, is he's a little rich boy, and it's like. And it's kind of interesting that they go to this hoity-toity country club to, obviously Strom is an upstanding member of the community and like Eastwood's going to give it to him like any other action movie. But like Charlie Sheen is like well known there. It's like, ooh, what's that backstory? That's sort of, it's sort of something.
I guess, the brother died jumping between buildings because they were so rich they had multiple buildings. These kids.
Well, yeah. I mean, the most character you get from him is that like, he's been waiting to not care about this brother thing.
Yes.
Like it's kind of it's the like the weakest part of it is when you get to like it's like actually you were able to forget about your brother dying the whole time, little Peter Pan.
Yes.
And now you can fly.
Yeah.
So we are giving it to Raul Julia at this country club, harassing him. He's like, oh yeah, you're drinking this shitty German beer. Leaves such a fucking gross aftertaste in my mouth. You fucking kraut piece of shit.
What's great about that is he walks right up to their table, and while the waiter is serving it to one of them, he takes it and takes a giant sip and puts it back on the tray. What an a-hole.
Stroh's for me, and if they don't have it because it's too hoity-toity, go to the shittiest gas station you can find. There'll be a 9-pack. Yeah, it's in 9-packs.
And I swear to God, if that Stroh's is too cold, we're going to have trouble. I want a room temperature Stroh's beer. You understand?
Okay, in that case, if you can't get that, I want half Evan Williams and half of that Stella Artsy stuff.
Ew.
And bring out some brittle peanuts for me to munch on.
Don't open the shells. I like doing that.
I do like the way Eastwood gets all presumptuous here. He says to David, he's like, because David's like, "Oh, hey, George, how you doing? Good to see you again," or whatever. And the guy's like, "Oh, Mr. Ackerman, you haven't been in here in a while." And he's like, "Would you used to work here or something?" It's like, no, dude, come on.
I mean, but you wouldn't. Well, the idea, and I mean, because it happens here, it happens in Bad Boys. This idea of the rich cop is insane. It makes no sense whatsoever. It's never happened in the history of anything. If you want to do that, then you're looking legally to kill someone.
Right.
It's very dangerous. Like, if becoming a cop makes sense, you want benefits, it's yada yada yada. It wouldn't be for me, but like
it's the murder thing. I think you're right.
Exactly.
If anyone's a millionaire cop out there, right into the mailbag. I would love to hear about this.
Yes,
I mean, if you're a millionaire cop, you're on the take. But I will say this: it does fit the character, though, right? Because what was he unable to do in that traumatic moment? Save his brothers. What does he want to do? He wants to save people. So like, it does make sense. And like the family doesn't want him to do it. And I will say also, just to further this character from Mike Lowry. Charlie Sheen and Lara Flynn Boyle live in some fucking shit dump house. They don't live in his South Beach amazing mansion.
No, they don't have a mansion.
I mean, I guess he just refuses the family money, basically.
Right, exactly. So I think there's a little bit of a distinction here between the traditional rich cop like Mike Lowry and this dude who clearly doesn't want anything to do with his family.
I still was waiting for Clint Eastwood to go, "Oh, little rich boy." Huh? But I agree with you, because there is this one shot, like very early on in the movie, there's this shot of Charlie Sheen in his tidy whities.
Yes.
But they're not white. They're like grungy as shit. He's been wearing these things for a fucking couple days.
Farting it, ripping ass into those, like
just rubbing it in dirt.
Dirt ass. He's got a dirt ass.
I mean, we're left to assume that Lara Flynn Boyle and Charlie Sheen are together at the end of this movie. They really shouldn't be. He treats her like shit this entire movie, and she's a 1990 Lara Flynn Boyle. Get at it, because like he's like, when he wakes up after his nightmare about the brother, she's like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "I could never tell you for some reason." It's like, oh, fucking awesome. You know what? This rules.
Well, I think
then he's
part
like,
of it is,
"Don't you want to be with like better guys than me? I'm such a shithead loser." Fucking, oh man. It's like, oh, okay, God.
Yeah. Well, that's this scene. So I want to ask you about this scene, because this scene, it's right after the stupid fucking country club scene or whatever. They do for a quick second drop off at the first chop shop, and basically it's like Strom's headquarters. We see he's watching Eastwood on the security cameras, whatever. Eastwood tells this dude on Strom's crew to call him if any suspicious cars show up. So Raul Julia is tipped off that this guy's talking to cops. But anyway, so we're in bed.
Well, that
here.
guy, I mean, just quickly, that's Max. That's the blonde guy.
Yes.
He has, he's an informant because Eastwood has had run him in before. He just got out, and he had just finally gotten work. And like, so Eastwood is like, because there is another rat, but it's not this guy. It's Tony
Plano.
Yes.
Oh, little Felix.
He also, this Max actor, by the way, real quick, this David Sherrill was also in The Wraith with Charlie Sheen.
Ooh.
And something called, he's in a couple Charlie Sheen movies.
Oh, really?
He might have been his dealer. Something called Five Aces. I'm trying to find it.
Major
Was he
League
in Money
2?
Talks?
He was
Major
in
League 2.
Major League 2. Yeah.
We said The Arrival. He's in a couple, and he's also, by the way, previous Patreon offering, he's in 90210 as that crotchety Desert Storm vet.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yes.
on the beach.
Oh, wow. That's
Yes.
awesome. Good for him. That was his best role.
Yes.
Excellent work.
Yeah, so here we go. Has appeared alongside friend Charlie Sheen in 5 films to date.
There,
Yes.
friend.
He was
buddy.
also apparently previously roommates and good friends with Jason Priestley.
Oh, he also must
Ooh.
like cocaine.
Anyway, no, so back to them in bed,
Yeah.
right? And the scene where she's like, "Where did you go?" And he's like, "I'm right here." "No, you've been gone for a while," whatever. this scene starts with the two of them not saying anything, and the way that this was positioned is she trying to like jerk him off, like get him like fired up to do something.
It seems like something hasn't gone right.
Yes,
you know
like
what I mean?
I've been sitting here fucking cranking this thing for 10 minutes and you're not hard yet. Is something on your mind?
Well, I guess
maybe?
my dead brother doesn't really turn me on, and that's all I can think about.
Well, he has this like stupid line of prescience or something where he's like, I think something's gonna happen, Sarah. And I'm like, yeah, the fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'd love is for something to actually happen. Well, anything? Is anything happening? Is anything? Hello? Anybody out there?
The inheritance, guys. This guy, he's
yeah,
clearly
good
got a
point.
death wish. The brother's already taken care of.
Yeah.
Tom Skerritt's gonna
Taken
die
care of.
eventually.
And this, by the way, this $2 million later in the movie, he's not sweating it. It's like
No.
it's like if you asked me for like $300. Like I'd be annoyed and all right, sure, I'd kind of want that back, but I'm really kind of not sweating. It's like $300.
No,
there you go.
right, yeah.
Oh, good to know. The next time I'll borrow $300 from you. No, you're not going to sweat it and never give it back.
No.
Well, he said he's not going to sweat it.
Steve, it was for my life. I was kidnapped or something.
Yes,
Or
something.
something.
I mean, I love that though. The idea of like, I've done everything for you, David. I've said jump, Joey, jump while jerking you off. I've done it all, and you can't do it.
I brought those dumb plastic toy guns into the bedroom when I bang bang or whatever.
Oh, that's hot.
I guess it's just because it gives you one more scene with them together.
Yes.
So you get that they're a couple and that they like each other and care about each other a little bit, I suppose.
I mean, you got a good point about the toy guns. I bet some people are having Nerf sex out there. We don't even know.
Absolutely.
Right? The whole
hot
Nerf
stuff.
gun thing.
Couple of Nerf herders, you think?
Yes.
So it's like
probably
you're
looking.
doing the shit like Janice Soprano like, but just with Nerf guns.
Yes,
you're saying?
Exactly.
I like that.
It's safety, you know. Safe,
Yeah, that's true.
safe
That's
sex.
true. Yeah, you're right. She wound up murdering her husband. Spoiler alert for a 25-year-old television show. Okay. So they go to, when I tell you, one of the grungiest biker bars you've ever seen in your life. And this is where Clint Eastwood, God love him, this dude just has blinders as a filmmaker. And this bar is one of those examples of these blinders, right? They walk into this Scuzzbo biker bar, right? Clearly like, Latin bar, they don't specifically say like, Latin Kings or anything like that, but like it's a Latin fucking clientele in
is
this bar,
called
right?
Casablanca.
Yeah.
They walk into this bar, and instead of music that you would hear at a biker bar of some kind, it is this soft, light Latin jazz, and you're like, absolutely not, idiot. No way.
Ooh, Santana's next. Like, no, honestly,
I know this guy likes his jazz music,
Sure.
composing it, and making his scores that he writes very jazzy. This music is not playing at this Roadhouse. I'm sorry.
I've met a lot of these fellas. I know all kinds. They really dig the David Brubeck, okay?
there's dog fighting not fucking 10 feet away.
I
Dude, that's
love
the
this.
thing. There's two dogs biting at each other's throat. The soundtrack is going.
Perfect bar, right? You got the pool table,
Yeah.
nice bar for drinks, dog fighting right next
Red
to the
lights.
pool, basically.
I guarantee you, like 2 nights a week, you can get the best fucking torta there. Like, it's just like,
Oh, yeah.
holy shit, is this amazing?
It's like, you know what? It's a fantastic sandwich. I'm willing to overlook the dog fighting.
Yes, exactly.
and the dog meat inside of it.
Look, you're definitely going to get tetanus on some part of your body from being here, but it's worth it. The stewed chicken is amazing.
Torta con perro, dude. Absolutely. That's fucking horrible. So we meet character actor Robert Ben Victor. He is playing Little Felix.
Hell
You
yeah.
couldn't keep him out of this movie. It's like, yeah, I don't care if I'm supposed to be Puerto Rican. Don't care. Mexican, whatever. I know I'm a white guy. Fine.
And so this is, he is the informant. Little Felix is the informant.
That's
here.
correct.
Eastwood threatens this dude with a great, you're going to be in so much shit you won't be able to see over it. That's right. Covered in feces.
And I'm ready for that. I've been eating Raisin Bran and prunes all
God.
day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, man, having an old man shit on you, I think that might be a fate worse than death.
Mhm. It's like the shit's also musky and dusty.
Yeah,
That's like some fucking Guantanamo shit. Dude.
Exactly.
Oh my God. You guys ever go into a stall after an old timer took a doozy? Oh my God.
No, I didn't because of that very reason.
Oh, I've done it. Oh my Lord.
We will be revisiting this conversation when we do The Judge soon enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything
God
looks
damn it.
everything looks exactly like fucking man. Oh, Senator Kelly from the first X-Men movie. It's just like
Oh yeah. That's the guy. That's the
Bruce
guy.
Sliding through fucking steel bars.
Bruce
Davison.
Davison.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Hurt my head.
Oh my God. That's what it's like shitting when you get older, kids. Get ready. You're gonna be that soon, and then you'll be dead. That's our living situation
it
on
will
this
be.
stupid planet.
You will be becoming a water sack one
Yes.
day.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
So yeah, Polofsky gives little Felix some little drug baggies here.
Which I believed when I saw it. I was like, oh
I
wow.
did too. Yep, of course. I was like, yeah, you just took some fucking evidence room drugs. You have no problem
It
with
is
that.
a lot of cocaine if that is the case, but it's not.
No. But then meanwhile, back out in the bar, this dude Loco, I believe, is the guy.
Yes, it is.
Loco Martinez, played by Marco Rodriguez. Yes, that's right.
You got to be the first one in the gang or in this history of Latin gangs to get the name Loco. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's literally like that guy's fucking crazy. We should call him Loco. Yeah, you're Loco. Yeah, okay.
You're the one.
To be a loco with the C, because you
Yeah,
know there's other
exactly.
guys doing the K, and you're like, that's fake shit. Stop
Exactly.
that.
Later, there's little Loco, fat Loco, tall
Yes, of
Loco.
And you know there's guys trying to get it that don't, to get named Coco the monkey or whatever.
Yeah,
There's that dude that lost his thumb in a gambling thing, so they call him Four Loco.
Love that.
You're not loco. No, you're ginger ale. Yeah, ginger ale.
That's kind of a nice, refreshing nickname.
Yeah,
Un poquito Loco, just a little bit, just a little bit.
But so yeah, Loco lifts David's wallet right here, and they start a fight. He's getting his ass handed to him, Charlie Sheen is, by all these dudes until Powalski comes in, firing a gun just at
Sure,
the
why
ceiling
not?
of this bar. You got to do it to break up this fight.
Amazing. Loco does take his badge and wallet,
Yes.
and that'll come into play later in the film.
I do
Dude,
love that.
Eastwood getting him out of this bar. Weirdest line of the movie. He's just like, "Geez, kid, didn't know you were into group sex. You see, because they were all fucking you in the ass. You're getting your ass kicked, kid.
Here, let me
Uh-huh.
let me wipe the cum off you. Let me
Oh,
too
God,
much
God.
get you
Come
out here.
on."
Yeah, some days he wipes off the blood, some days he wipes off the cum.
It's like that for the
Yeah.
LAPD.
Quick question: do you have to pay to get into a dogfight? Do you think?
Probably.
Always like, is there a cover charge?
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, obviously, you're gambling on the dogfight. That's what you. That's what's expected.
Are you
anyway.
looking to go? Is that what this is?
I'm just curious.
These days, I bet you it is. But back in the day, you probably could just walk in. If it's a
I
backroom
see,
deal
yeah.
like this, you can just walk back there.
Yeah.
Well, you know how like if it's your first time at Fight Club, you have to fight.
Sure.
I feel like if you're at all, doesn't matter what time, first time, second time, 20th time, you're at the dog fight, you have to bet. Like it's
Yeah.
not a spectator situation. You-
exactly.
You have to be gambling.
right.
Because everyone would be
Yeah.
like, "Well, you're a cop, obviously." It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
exactly. Yep.
And
Yep.
listen, you see the dogs. People walk dogs down the street. They want to fight each other. Okay,
As we all
it's
see.
not that bad. I mean, this is a joke.
No, it's
this is a joke.
joke. Pat.
But- no,
None of
this
us
is a
support
joke,
dogs.
but one of my neighbors has a dog, and the other neighbor has a dog, and they want to murder each other, and they just scream at each other through my yard. It's wonderful.
And
God,
you're like,
fuck.
let them fight.
I kind of want to host a dog fight in my backyard.
Dude, I had a dude in my neighborhood, like at the park, looked at my dog and was like basically asked me like if I put her in fights. Like he was like,
Oh,
"Yo,
nice.
man, that's a nice dog. You roll that dog?" And I was like,
No.
"The fuck does that mean?"
That means you throw her out on the highway. What the fuck?
I said, what do you mean roll? What do you mean roll my dog? He goes, man, get her in the fucking fights.
Wow.
And I just went, no, man, I don't fucking roll my dog, and walked away. And this dude
Yeah.
had the audacity to get fucking offended
What?
that I got offended at his fucking question.
You just got disinvited from a great evening out.
I can't imagine asking you, and just you're wearing like I don't even know like a Bob Weir T-shirt, like, "Yo, man, you dog fight?" Like, no, I don't think so. A, I'm
Yeah.
high right now, and B, no.
Do you roll your dog? Do you give your dog Molly? Do you do that?
No, man, some CBD treats from time to time. Why do you ask?
By rule, you mean put her in a Thunder shirt? Then yes.
Was his dog like a bruiser?
That's the thing, dude. This dude didn't even have a dog with him.
Oh,
He's just
no.
recruiting.
He was hanging out at the dog park recruiting.
This
literally.
is a businessman. A businessman.
If I ever wanted if there ever was a time in the universe for a Sasquatch monster to run out of the woods and rip a dude's cock off, it was right after that guy had the audacity to ask me that.
I would love
demon style.
He's going up to going up to Martin Crane. Hey, you roll that dog? Oh, you mean Eddie, the Jack Russell Terrier?
I would like to see that dog fight.
Oh, Niles, how are we in a dog fight right now?
It's the worst idea you ever had.
Actually, this pina colada is pretty refreshing.
Whatever. That dude, Little Felix, makes a big stink because, Eastwood gave him talcum powder, which, like, okay, that's like nothing comes from that. There's no consequence for that. It's literally just to say, don't worry, audience. Clint Eastwood's cop character didn't steal fucking heroin out of an evidence locker and give it to this
Eastwood
guy.
should go back and grab some to like dust up his privates and ass crack, you know?
He's not as cool as you once thought, folks. He doesn't actually have drugs with him. That was a myth. He was, although I gotta imagine snorting talcum powder is probably not great.
Yeah,
that probably
piss
fucks
you
your
right
night
off.
up. Yeah, that might make your night pretty awful.
Around here is where he is torturing the dude who gets in his BMW, and then Eastwood slams the magnet down on it at the junkyard.
My Beamer.
This is Morales, I believe.
Yeah, this is Tony Plano from Livewire. Because he goes to Little Felix because he wants his information because Little Felix doesn't have the good information and somebody else must, kind of a thing.
Yes.
And so it's basically he's saying to Tony Plana here, he's like, all right, dude, here's the deal. You are going to become an informant for me. That's the deal that we're making. This dude's like, no, I don't work with pigs, blah, blah, blah. And he just starts waving this car around stuck to the magnet, like bashing it into other cars and like dropping it and picking it back up.
Yeah.
Classic tortury Eastwood.
Yes, he finally agrees, and Charlie Sheen is being chased by junkyard dogs, and he has to shoot his gun to like get them to heal.
Dude, this Jurassic Park joke of Charlie Sheen outruns the one dog, gets in the car and closes the door, and then there's a dog in the back seat of this car.
And the Rottweiler you didn't even see was right behind you.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. This dog's just like, how's it going?
And it's
Clever
a bit of
junkyard mutt.
and it's a weird bit of screenwriting here because, like, in this scene, buttoned up Ackerman doesn't murder a dog, but boy, oh boy, does he do it later.
Oh, it
certainly
so
does.
Later.
Certainly does.
Does the dog die? You bet your ass.
I'm not going to put anything to the fact that, like, just a little bit ago, you in that bar, you shot a gun to get all those people under control, and then you shot this gun to get dogs under control. Not gonna read into that too much.
So yeah, he's busting his balls here too. He's like, "Good kid, now read them their rights. Aren't you a shitty cop and I'm a great one?
No. Take them in. Take their paw prints.
Oh, actually, you know, we're totally wrong, by the way, and people have probably been screaming at us on the internet all night.
No.
What?
Clint Eastwood has been in comedies, Every Which Way But Loose and Any Which Way You Can. Those are both clearly comedies. Those are comedies. And he's a comedian in those movies.
Brawlers,
Yeah, I guess so, but it's still not the kind of comedy I'm talking about.
Well, he's with a monkey, so...
Sure, but, like, he's still...
It's his persona still. It's still, like,
it's still the persona. That's what I'm saying. That moment where he does, like, a mother and falls forward, like...
Yes, that's fair.
That's the persona breaking. All of both of them monkey movies, he's still just Clint Eastwood.
Sure.
Yeah. He's literally a bare-knuckle boxer.
It's
like,
true.
Yes, it's stupid and I guess kind of funny, but like also he's trying to like get that monkey to have sex with, at one time another monkey, and then at another time I think a lady.
That's so
nothing funny about that.
You couldn't call that thing anything but a comedy. I don't know what else you would call it.
Wait a second, here's another one. Gran Torino. That's
okay.
Yeah, of course. Laugh riot.
Well, dude, if you watch it with a couple of guys I watched that movie with, they thought it was a laugh fucking riot.
The
And
mule-
the laughs got harder and louder with every slur that passed by.
The mule's actually kind of funny.
He's
I
got
love
that.
that
He's got that threesome.
Yeah.
One of these days, maybe I'll get around to it.
You should, honestly. Please do.
Great.
And then watch Cry Macho.
I still haven't seen Cry Macho.
I kind of like it. It's I
It's really good.
it's hard for me to not like Eastwood as now I am an old man.
I understand.
So they
This
go
is-
to
just-
Nick's house right
yes.
here.
Which I mean,
and-
by the way, to your point, Andrew, Charlie Sheen doesn't have a great place, and I mean, like, especially if you're like, if you're a little rich boy in hiding, I wouldn't go into anyone's house and be like, "Man, what a fucking dump!" And I'm
Dude,
like,
call
"Whoa."
this man's house a dump.
Yeah, he's
That's
got all
where he
these like
lives.
posters of cars and stuff. And
I mean, hold on. When you go back to Lara Flynn Boyle, like, dude, that guy's house is a fucking dump. Like that, then you could do that, but not to
Totally.
his face.
I mean,
Yeah.
but it's not even that bad. Like, I'm
No,
like,
of course not.
I mean, what you probably are not. Again,
Bungalow style, love that.
here's the issue, of course, is that we do not have smell-o-vision, and that
Yep.
place
yeah,
smells like garbage.
yep. Mhm.
Every day, every which way. It's
Yeah, that's a
cigar
good point.
smoke
Oh,
and
yeah,
open
dude.
fucking garbage can.
ran out
Yep.
of toilet paper. I've been using newspaper, just putting it on the floor.
Because that's where it should be. Up my ass.
You're totally right though, Chris, because it's definitely a house where like he had like whatever, a hamburger helper the night before, didn't
Uh-huh.
finish it, scraped the rest of that into that garbage can.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then like later that next night with the fucking beef still just rotting in that hot California garbage can. And
Uh-huh.
he doesn't notice it none
Mm-mm.
No.
because
Oh.
he can't smell it over the fucking cigar smoke.
That's right.
Okay. Here's just a half of iceberg lettuce right on top. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, it's
God.
got a little rot to it. Never mind.
But yes, there's all these pictures of like, because it's Eastwood. It's a bunch of pictures of young Eastwood, like not Photoshop, probably like literally taped together with other people. And it's like, yeah, I used to be on the racing circuit. Never really made it big, which is kind of
okay.
it's kind of cool, but doesn't again.
It's
doesn't,
it's a character trait. They're trying to like he knows everything about cars. I guess that's why he went into the Grand
Yes.
Theft Auto thing, and I guess that's why he drives like a maniac on the highway trying to
Yeah.
pursue people. But I kind of wish we had a little something extra to drive it home, a little more of a
Yes.
speed demon scene for him.
and or like, oh, if I well, the last race I had, I killed somebody and then I had to stop or something. Like whatever.
Right.
That'd be
yeah.
something.
I do like though that, because it could have been a thing where like he was a hot shot, like national champion, blah, blah, blah. But interesting, like it's interesting how they play with Eastwood's character's status in this movie, right? Like he does have the line later about like, I never got a big case. This was my big case. Here with him being this racer, it's like, oh yeah, it wasn't anything great. What does he say? He's like small time local stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, that's like, it's an interesting way to dial this dude back. Cause in other Eastwood stories, it's like, yeah, well, I was the fucking IndyCar champ 7 years running. And then I just
Yeah.
decided to give it up and slept with some models for a while. Then I became an ace detective.
Ain't nothing been the same since I stopped working with Valiant and Valiant covering Toontown.
Yeah, I never got famous racing cars or being a police officer. If this case doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to shoot the president. I mean, Jodie Foster's never gonna fall in love with me at this rate.
I do, yeah. I mean, like it is. I mean, like so. I guess like local racing. It's probably the same kind of. It's like what's going on outside of the bare knuckle boxing and every which way but loose. Like
Yeah.
down the road is the dry track racing. I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that, like sort of the shit you see like Dom Toretto's father doing in those flashbacks of Fast 9, like just this like nothing racetrack, but you're kind of like maybe known
Yeah.
sort of locally or whatever. I do like the exchange here because Eastwood's like ex-wife and Charlie goes, "Don't tell me she hated racing." And this Eastwood line, "No, she loved racing. She just hated me."
LOL.
I could see that.
And then, so much like Bruce Wayne, Clint Eastwood's got like 17 motorcycles in his garage.
Yeah, I love this scene where like they go into the garage and Charlie Sheen gets a look at a deuce. He sees a deuce, but the more important thing is he sees the Harley Davidson motorcycle that Clint Eastwood is like, that son of a bitch never works. I don't get it. and then Charlie Sheen hits its G spot and it works.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he just puts his fingers in a piece of the fucking.
Well, it's just a way for like these characters to find some kind of common ground. Finally,
he's the Fonz. It's
Yeah.
great.
also
It is just funny though that like Eastwood, you didn't try that one thing. It appears as if it's like that fucking Simpsons gag. Like, oh, here's your problem. You had it switched to evil. Like,
Yeah.
You had the motorcycle switched to broken.
Yes, exactly. And around here is also when, like, remember, at one point in the film, we didn't really specify it, but Eastwood says to Charlie Sheen that, like,
Why you dressed like an old timer with this suit and tie? Dress like you normally wear because we're undercover.
and
Yes.
now they go on the news.
Which is
Yeah,
because
good
like
call.
something Tony Plana's information is paying off, so that they're really fucking up Strom's business, and like the news lady is like, wow, Pulaski, you're doing a great job breaking up all these shops. Why would this be on the news?
So Raul Julia sees this like profanity laden remark on the news broadcast here, and he does a great. Speaking of fucking taxi driver, kicks this TV.
Oh
over.
yeah.
We're going to be moving on again, Liesel.
Well, it's kind of great. Yeah, I mean, like again, like it just seems like a guy like he's not the for whatever reason I'm thinking of K9, like the guy that's like the pillar of the community that like is glad handing everything. He's like he can't string two fucking nickels together. This guy, like the mafia is sweating him down at that restaurant scene. They're like, well, when are you gonna pay us? He's like, well, I lost the one shipment. What am I supposed to do? Like kind of a thing, which is just,
I mean, he's a loser. Like he's one of the worst. Like I think it's all comes. I think why Nick is so obsessed with him is because like he cannot stand the fact that his beautiful partner was gunned down by a complete fucking loser. That, like this guy who cannot hack it at the crime life at all.
Can't believe it was Strom that got him. God damn.
This guy gets fucking beat by this 70-year-old and a rich boy. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Speaking of Rich Boy, this is where we go to Charlie Sheen and Lara Flynn Boyle go to his parents' house for what turns out to be his mother's birthday.
Yes.
If I'm remembering that
Yes,
right.
absolutely.
And yeah, parents are loaded. Lamest fucking jazz band you've ever seen in your life playing this party.
it's so lame that Clint Eastwood's son is a part of it.
Yep. Yep. And it's not Scott though, it's another one.
No, Scott was stolen by Strom.
Oh my God, he's got my son, who also is a car.
I just slipped the pianist at Jefferson to play Peg by Steely Dan.
So of course Nick crashes this party. He gets there before Charlie Sheen, which is very funny. And he goes, Charlie Sheen says to him, are you here to arrest my mom for drug abuse? Kind of a good Charlie getting some comedic moments here in this movie, not too many.
Well, if it's your birthday, I can do that.
We do find that Clint Eastwood was invited by Tom Skerritt to look after the boy.
Which is so weird.
Yes.
Well, the weird thing is like he first of all, Clint Eastwood goes like, "Oh, I didn't know you were a loaded kid. What are you doing with pretending to be a cop?" Great question. To which he never really gives a satisfactory answer. But then Skerritt's like, "Can I borrow your partner here?" And like, here's the thing: I want to know because money gets moved around a little bit. How much are we talking? It looks no more than $500.
$500. I would say $500.
It looks like it's $500. Which is not that. I mean, like I guess 1990, blah blah blah. It's a nice little payday, but like
that's nice.
Look, I guess it's a tip. You know what I mean?
For
like,
the continued protection of
Thank
his
you,
son, though,
exactly.
which is the thing. And I feel like you need to have Skerritt say something like
once a
this
week.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is this week, and then we'll see you next week as long as my son stays alive.
Right.
That's
That's
the idea.
A taste of things to come.
Well, that makes sense
Yes.
because Tom Skerritt has been living that lifestyle of like, that even if it doesn't say like custom on the menu or whatever, if you give that little bit of money, that little extra couple hundred, you will always get the custom.
it's true.
And so like, he's like, give this to Clint Eastwood. He can buy, I guess, expensive hot dogs or whatever he does with his money. I
They're
don't
called Polish boys, and they use a kielbasa.
It's a snap. You need to hear the snap when you bite into them.
Oh my God, $8 a pound. Can you believe it? But once a year do I get it. I buy all my meat in bulk and then I put it in my garage freezer.
I got a case of Humboldts coming from upstate New York. They're gonna last me through the winter.
It's just such an ignorant rich dude thing. Because the line he actually says is, I want to guarantee David's safety.
Yeah.
And Eastwood has this great line to Sheen. He goes, hey, kid, tell your dad the next time he needs a babysitter to check the yellow pages, they're a lot cheaper.
Yes. He also has a great line directly to Skerritt, like,
You want a guarantee? Buy a toaster.
Yes.
Oh, right.
It's on the box.
Yes.
But yeah, so
everything better.
Eastwood gives the money to Sheen. Sheen goes to his father and then, like, storms out and throws the money on the floor. And guess who ain't too proud to pick up money from the floor?
Hell yeah.
Mr. Pulowski. Yep.
That's my man.
Well, he did the right thing, dude. He
Yes.
gave the money away, and it's not his problem that the person he gave the money away to also gave the money
Yeah.
to the ground.
If you
That's it.
love something, set it free if it comes back to you.
If you love some money, if you love some money.
Oh, those good. I was worried about those sausages, about them not being bought. All my sausage money.
I have pure Mexican chorizos coming in from the middle of Tijuana.
that'd probably be too spicy for
Yeah,
his
a little
old
spicy.
colon.
Oh no, I mean, I think he goes for, if it's sausage, he'll take it.
I don't know, a little too ethnic for me.
So whatever, somewhere around here, Raul Julia catches one of these henchmen in his house.
This is Tony Plana again.
It is Tony. Oh yeah, that's right.
he's
Yeah,
putting a
because this is
bug.
what. Yes, this is what gets him ultimately killed. But yes, he's
Yes.
planting a bug on behalf of Clint Eastwood, and then it's a weird like he hears a rustling in the house, and
Yeah.
instead of like getting out of there,
I
he
love this,
chooses
yeah.
to just sit on the couch like, oh hey, how's it going, Strom? Just thought I'd drop by.
Hello, fellow criminal.
Just waiting in your house for you. What? I thought we had a meeting. Do we not have a meeting? Do I have that wrong? Oh,
Wait, do you not do this? Yeah, no. You can break into my house anytime you like when you have to have a meeting, of course.
The
Yeah.
housewarming party is next week. It's next week. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is so bad though. Like when he realizes like he's got right here, he's like, I gotta go. And
Uh-huh.
then turns around and there's Liesel, Sonia Braga behind him, kicks the shit out of this dude. And then the great Raul Julia here, you took me for a ride. Now it's your turn. Ciao.
I'm surprised that at that distance, this guy's so stupid that he even got the bullet in the guy's head.
yeah.
That even that he got that. So, but
Oh
good,
no, I shot my own foot.
Ouch! Festa, what did I do to myself?
the mamushka. Ow, fuck.
I do. This movie's got a really good. Whoever was the makeup artist to do the bullet to the head, great job.
Yes.
We see it a couple times. It's really special.
It's great.
I like the shot of them dropping the car and the dead leg, just coming right out,
Yes.
so that you know for sure that it's his Beamer.
yeah.
Right. They
this
bring him
dude
down
totally
there to
did.
ID. Like, this is your informant, right? Nope.
Yes.
I don't
Just
know
fucking-
why I'm lying.
Dude, just impeding this police investigation. I think it's because like he's not supposed to be on this case anymore.
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
it,
lying
yeah.
about it the whole time.
I mean, that makes more sense, I guess. But like, I thought that like it would be funny if like somehow like it got back to Raul Julia that like he got he didn't get the right guy. That
Yeah,
I
like
would add something. Then you could be, he would suspect Loco, perhaps, or something.
Moloko or Max. I mean, one of them has got. I mean, they're both disposed of quite quickly, but like you could get either of them here.
Not only am I an inept criminal, but my henchmen are inept henchmen. Damn it!
Which one is which?
So they around here, Eastwood and Sheen have a little bit of a disagreement. I hate your fucking fruit donuts.
Your
I hate this
fruitcake
about you.
donuts with the pinky shit on
Oh
top.
yes.
God.
Throws it out the
Pinky
car.
shit. You mean sprinkles? Clint
Yeah,
Eastwood?
yes.
You mean
Yep.
fucking sprinkles, dude?
That's a new invention to him.
I like it old fashioned.
No, that's a communist donut right there.
Back when I started, they'd put the kielbasa right on the donut. Yeah, that's how a man eats a donut. You with your sprinkles. These donuts have gone woke.
You take the donut,
Plain, obviously. You slap some kielbasa on it. That's your breakfast.
You're like one of those sick sons of bitches who likes jalapeno cheese in your sausage, aren't you?
Yeah, these sprinkles. Rainbow? What does that mean? Sounds like Comet Ping Pong is real anyway.
Where do you think he stands on the Comet Ping Pong?
Great
pizza
question.
He was too
situation?
old to really buy into that, I think.
I kind of feel that. I think he's a little too old school to like. I doubt he's browsing Facebook groups.
It's not the first time he's been told that there's a liberal pedophile ring in the basement of a pizzeria, I think.
Yeah,
He's
usually
probably several times in the 80s, at least.
Yeah, well, usually they just finance his films.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a thing where it's like, yeah, Eastwood, he's an old school guy, an old time conservative, whatever.
Yeah.
But he's not fucking stupid.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where I feel, internet or no,
Mm.
like you could show Clint Eastwood like a Reddit thread of QAnon stuff, and he'd be like,
When do we start burning these people at the stake?
I'm not reading that. That's the first thing. This Reddit thing, I'm not reading that.
And
I
remember,
don't care.
This is not an endorsement of Clint Eastwood.
No, certainly
no.
not.
This is
But I
not
do
an
love him.
endorsement of Charlie Sheen.
No, I do love Clint, though, and I think he's so funny in these last scenes when they do kidnap him. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
well,
God.
well, let's go.
It's
So, like,
good.
We go to
the-
the Bicycle Club Casino, which was
Yes.
a nice. I didn't know California had legalized gambling.
I don't know if it is legal or not.
Well, the sign on this place is certainly pretty big and light
Yeah.
upable for it to be an underground club.
Well,
it's a good-
see, it's legal as long as you're one of the Italian 5 families.
they're using bicycle bucks, so it's not real money, really. So
Did you say bison bucks?
no, we didn't, sir. No one's ever saying bison bucks as a matter
Good.
of
I
fact.
shall retire.
Oh God, can we just assassinate him? Like, it's just this is getting so exhausting. We got to get a better car thief to work for us.
I don't know when it became legal in California for Native American casinos,
That's
but
a good
right
point.
now it says it is. So maybe
Yeah.
the Italians are working with them in this
Sure.
scene. I don't know.
According to the Gambling in California page on Wikipedia, state voters in 1976 approved a constitutional amendment allowing counties and cities to legalize charitable bingo. An amendment passed to allow charitable raffles in 2000, and enabling legislation went into effect in 2001. Legislation allowing poker night fundraisers took effect in 2007.
Yeah, it's a charitable bingo. I lost so much on that fucking land deal. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a charitable bingo slot machine. You know, you put a couple quarter. That's charitable bingo right there.
But you know what's great about this movie in a way is it's just like,
Yeah. Shh.
Yeah.
The movie's happening.
Well, it's just so great. I've never seen a criminal like. Usually, when he's a big car guy, it's like, and now one big car score to take them all down. But it's like, I don't know. Let's rob a casino, man. I'm literally practically out
Dude,
of ideas.
And this is the most half-assed. Like, you recall the planning that Danny Ocean
Yes,
and his
exactly.
buds put into robbing a casino.
yeah.
This dude just comes in with a couple of smoke bombs, like, yes, this ought to do the trick.
Or the planning Phoenix Reigns put into stealing cars all in one
Yes.
night.
Yes.
Oh,
Much
right.
better.
Yeah, totally.
That was his name. I know it's Nick Cage, but he had a redonkulous character.
think it might
Something
be
rains.
Phoenix.
It's
Yeah.
something rains.
Jericho Reigns. I don't know.
Let's go.
Yeah, so he goes in and it's like, oh, Mr. Strom, good to see you again at the casino, sir. Hope you have luck tonight. Here's Raul Julia again as the saddest, most pathetic criminal in film history. I stopped believing in luck a long time
nice.
ago.
By the way,
And may I remind you, I'm a huge loser.
I apologize, Memphis Reigns.
Memphis
Yeah,
Reigns.
that's right, yes.
Yes. East Coast style Reigns.
I do love. So they go into he's like, now you open the vault, and he opens the vault, and
I
Eastwood
like how
and
Dracula asked.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Did Raul Julia ever play Dracula?
I think he
or-
did once, right?
He
Did he?
should.
He should have.
I mean,
Fuck.
he should now. Undead, dude.
I wish he was undead.
Oh, he
dude.
played
He's just
Dracula on
dead.
Broadway. Oh, fuck. I'd
Ooh.
kill to see that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that'd
played
been great.
Dracula on Broadway. Oh my God, these behind the scenes pictures are very good. I bet this was a wonderful performance.
Oh, dude, it ran from 77 to 80 revival of Dracula. The cocaine must have
Oh
been
my God.
out of control.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now and Google Raul Julia Dracula and hit images. It is
Amazing.
quite striking.
It's
Mhm.
beautiful. Man was a beautiful, beautiful bird.
He was.
One of the best to ever do it. But Eastwood and Sheen come busting out of the literally like Batman and Robin from the '60s show. I'm not kidding
Yeah.
you.
It's
They
so
should
great. Like hiding in the bank vault, and like Eastwood just comes out with the gun in his face. Like again, a major LOL moment for this supposedly
yes.
serious action
And
movie.
Hey, Sarge, you having trouble breathing? Shut up. They're gonna be here any minute. You said that an hour ago.
There is once they do finally walk out there, he tells Raul Julia like,
You got a bug up your ass.
But
I would love if fucking Clint Eastwood's like special power is he's like, oh, smoke, eh? And he just goes in and he just sucks all the smoke into his lungs.
Oh, God.
All of it, just
that would be
hey,
incredible.
hey, Sarge. Again, limited air supply. No stogies in the bank vault, please.
By the way, I'm almost left speechless here. I did find a photograph of Raul Julia as Dracula,
It's so good.
It is.
1977. God
Gorgeous.
damn, that's pretty cool.
So nice.
The
Oh my-
playbill
bet that
is.
was
I
cool.
want this playbill. Honestly, it's really dope.
I'm sure you can buy it off of some freak on eBay,
I'm
dude.
sure you can.
there's a on YouTube just because we're talking about this. If you want, there's Meryl Streep and Raul Julia did a production of Taming of the Shrew for Shakespeare in the Park, and you can watch most of it on YouTube.
Right,
It's
there-
incredible.
Any Draculas in that?
I do believe that Shakespeare had two Draculas that do a lot of like the chorus.
Okay.
I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, like, and obviously, like he had a good film career. He had that movie about that priest that got assassinated. Like he had a good film career, but he's a theater guy. You know what I mean? Like he wanted to do theater.
Yeah.
It was always like I will do a shitty Clint Eastwood movie and then like 3 plays, and that would be
Mhm.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And then I stop the play. I do Overdrawn at the Memory Bank.
Oh God, dude.
That Romero you're talking about, Steve, about the priest? I think that.
Oh, maybe yes.
Yeah.
I watched it in Catholic school at one point because they're like, see what happens.
Oh, they wheeled out the TV for that
They
one?
did.
So yeah, Sheen fucks this up right here because Sonia Braga's like got a gun and Eastwood's like shoot her, and he hesitates.
Shoot her. She's a dynamite.
Yes. Winds up getting shot in the back by this woman.
Mhm.
3 times. Good
And
job.
she calls him an amateur and then shoots him in the back. which
She's
is
right.
great.
She's
Yeah, she
100% right.
Yep. It's
Um,
almost I feel like they were like, you know, we can't have her do this, but she was supposed to originally be like fucking rookie.
Yeah.
They were like,
Oh,
no, we're
yeah.
calling this movie The Rookie. You can't be doing that now.
it's. I mean, like her character takes some wild turns.
Well,
starting
yeah,
now.
Yep.
I was kind of surprised that she doesn't like, okay, everybody stop. And then she just fucks Charles Sheen right there
dead on the floor,
while
yes.
he's like taking in his last breaths.
I want to watch the light leave his eyes as he penetrates. me.
Yeah, some Zanya on a top shit.
Ooh, yeah, now we're talking. So yeah, no money in the safe, and Raul Julia's like, we have to improvise.
And I mean, this is the worst plan anyone's ever had.
It's so bad.
I'm gonna
And it's like crazy that it works, first of all.
It is.
yes.
Well, it's Charlie Sheen's fault that it works, even at all. But it also doesn't. He kidnaps a cop. You're gonna kidnap a cop for $2 million? Of course, they have to say no because then everyone would kidnap a cop. Like that's just how
Yeah.
that works.
Oh, why would they do this?
They're
For
all
Clint
over the
Eastwood?
place.
For Clint Eastwood, you want them to pay $2 million.
Yes.
There's there should be a sliding scale on that. That guy's like 70 grand.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
At most.
But so then, like, as this whole standoff happens, they allow these people to steal a police car
yes.
and
Yeah.
drive off with this dude. Like, this is yet another black eye for the LAPD.
Right. And Raul Julia says, like, you know, we'll be monitoring all your frequencies. So if there's anything about following us, we'll kill them.
Mhm.
Right.
Well-
So yeah.
I mean, you just like it turns like so. Charlie Sheen comes staggering out with turns out he had a bulletproof vest on, so he didn't die. And everybody is pissed at him that fucking Clint Eastwood got kidnapped.
Yes.
That he did kill. Now, like to a degree, I get it. You should have been able to shoot Sonia Braga. You
Well,
should-
the reason why everyone's pissed off at him is, I guess, because he was shot in the back. So everyone thinks he was running away or something.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's why when the lieutenant and like I forget the other guy,
Oh, the chief.
the chief, yeah, they're like the chief is like shot in the back, like it's like very like spelled out, like
Yeah, like you took it in the back, didn't you? And then he like scoffs at him.
That's
Yes,
such
yes.
bullshit. Like you fucked this case up from the beginning there,
Yes.
Lieutenant. So like maybe you want to take some responsibility on this for literally the movie The Rookies, The Rookie.
But and then so Lieutenant Garcia is like, you need to take a vacation. I don't want to see your fucking coward face for at least 2 weeks.
Sick. Do those count as regular? Sorry, I know this is a terrible time to ask. Are those like regular vacation days, or because it's like since you're telling me to do it, like is that on top of what I usually get?
My dad's plane can go to Turks and Caicos on 24 hours notice, but I should put it in now if I can go.
yeah, that's paid time off, of course, right?
Oh,
Of course, he's a
absolutely.
cop.
Yeah.
There's nothing but paid time.
Yeah,
All right. Oh, and while you're on your 2-week vacation, here's some overtime on top of it.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Because late at night, you may be up for hours on end thinking about cop stuff. That's overtime.
Oh yeah, that's a business.
Absolutely.
Your own thoughts? Yeah, that's a business expense. Let me jot that down.
And that should be your time. That should be your
Yeah,
time at
absolutely.
home. And you're working for us. And that's sad.
So Sheen, goes home, and this is where so his partner is kidnapped. It's pretty much his fault. He has another flashback about the brother dying, and you see him now, David, doing nothing in this
Yes.
flashback while the brother just falls off the roof. And then this is Charlie Sheen smashing his forehead into this mirror repeatedly.
How's Annie? How's Annie? How's Annie?
Lara Flynn. Speaking of, Lara Flynn Boyle is like, "Hey, babe, everything okay in there?" And he's like, "Cut me more out, no more mistakes." And he like starts loading all these guns, and I'm like, "Okay, so you're gonna go kill
Yeah.
yourself."
Well,
Awesome.
This
This
is
is-
crazy. He goes, "It's time for me to stop being scared and for other people to start." And I was like, there are 3 flowers in a blue vase.
Yes. Well, this is how you go from Dougie to Mr. C, right?
Yes.
You make that transfer here. He's been a nice boy. Now he's going to go rip a bunch of heads off. Right.
He goes back to the Casablanca. The first time he orders a beer, he gets it. The second time he's like, "I'd like another beer." And because there was a law, Clint Eastwood was like, "Wait a second, we didn't use the F-bomb slur yet. Hold our horses. Hold everything."
Here it comes.
Shut down production. Shut it down.
Go ahead, Steve. Say it.
And I will not. But he's like, I'm not. We're not serving you, F-bomb. And then he's like, "Oh yeah." And then he takes. I mean, like,
One of the greatest things I've ever
it's
seen
so
in my
cool.
life.
so
I mean,
good.
This bumped this movie up a half star for me. Is him taking a lighter and a tequila and burning this dude's face off.
He
for 5
he
seconds.
spits the liquor and lights it on fire and singes this bartender.
Now, thank God this happens, because again in this bar, the light, smooth Latin jazz playing at this fucking greasy roadhouse is such a mistake, Clint. Whatever,
And
dude.
we've talked about Charlie Sheen quite a bit because it's SHEENPRIL. And like, we talk about drama Charlie, comedy Charlie, a little bit of action Charlie here. I've never seen him go quite so aggro as he does in this. Like, he's
Yes.
come on, motherfucker, you want to fuck with me?
This
Fuck with me, fuck with me.
Best scene of the movie. I don't think he's
Yes.
very good in this movie,
No.
but I think this is the best part.
It is.
I love
I
him
think
in
the
this.
best part is his short arms doing like these barely punches and kicking, and then people like flying back, like because he's not in fantastic shape. I mean, he's in much better shape than I'll ever be, but it's not like this is like Chris Hemsworth or even Jake Gyllenhaal in Roadhouse just fucking dudes up. He's just like kind of regular
Because
topper
it's
Harley Charlie
1990,
Sheen.
dude.
Yes,
We
Yeah.
allowed people to be fucking normal looking in movies.
It's
That's
true.
Yeah.
but he's like punch and be like, "Ah, God."
Yes, and he's looking for Loco Martinez. That's the whole
Yes.
thing. Because now he's got like nothing to turn to. He's no idea where Eastwood is, so he's very hard up for this information, which
Looking
is
for
why he
Loco-
has to destroy this bar.
Looking for Loco Martinez is my one act play about growing up in the Bronx. If you want to come,
I would love that playbill.
And Loco Martinez, you find out, was a kid who like borrowed an action figure from Steve and then never came back to school. And Steve his whole life has been really mad about that. But it turned out it was like, oh, we had to go into like witness protection, yada yada. And then so Steve's character at the end of the play feels bad about it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, haunting.
Half of this thing is set in a bodega? Really?
Oh, you bet your ass it is, of course. So this is where Charlie Sheen fights two dogs. He throws one dog across the bar
It's
and
awesome.
LOL.
It's so
swiftly
funny.
assassinates this other dog.
I think
Yeah,
the one dog that gets thrown maybe clips the pool table. Oh, it's a beautiful,
And
beautiful toss.
again, I'm with you, Andrew. Like, again, dog violence is not something I'm super cool with to see in movies. However, the more puppetish, the more I'm laughing, and I was howling last night.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
this
was
kind of
having a
stuff
good
I'm
time.
totally fine with
Yes.
because it's this, when you're doing stuff in a movie like this, like the dog has not been like personified in any way.
Yeah.
It's just like an evil junkyard attack dog. So my brain,
Yes.
as shitty as this sounds, like can separate that. Oh, at the dog fighting part, I was like, that's a fucking tragedy.
Yeah, exactly.
But these
sure.
dogs are villainous dogs trying to hurt the hero of the film, you see.
Of course.
So, they got what they had coming, I
Mhm.
guess, in one way or another. But so yeah, freaking out. This is like, come on, motherfuckers, you like playing games? He fucking yells and then proceeds to dump a bunch of booze all over this bar and light it on fire.
It's so nice. It's
Great
so
move.
good. Oh my god, it's great. The whole
And he
place
does
is
have a
burning
great
down.
like final line here because like the bartender stands back up, like his face is all red or whatever, and Charlie just puts some money down on the bar. He's like, I never did pay you for that beer. Well, like this place is burning down around this man. It's
Right.
so funny.
He also threatens to shoot him in the head if he doesn't let him know where Loco Martinez is. He doesn't know for real, but he knows where Little Felix works out of. Third and Howard at the cleaners.
Oh man, you know what, dude? If I'm in like any kind of gang and like, all right, so what's my day job? I don't want the cops to be on me and like, oh, you have to work. No, I'm not working in the laundromat. Sorry. Next. Next
Well,
bar.
I think
I think you said bar.
maybe-
I think you said bar.
Yeah,
I
the
think
bar.
maybe he just runs it though, dude. You know what I mean? Like he's not putting shirts up on the contraption.
Oh God, getting the shirt on the fucking wire hanger and then putting
Steve, he's laundering money, perhaps.
Oh.
Yeah, literally. And it's like that's not how that works. You're going to jail. Fuck.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just got all this more chemicals on these $20 bills. Thought I was laundering them.
What do you
by
mean I
dry
can't use
cleaning.
these? Why do you mean I can't use these if that's been on there? Of
But
course I can.
he does find little Felix hanging from a hanger. Oops a doopsel. But this is when Loco reveals himself to have a special move, which is this like chain Garrett thing that he's got going on. That's
Yeah,
kind of fun.
the Garrett wire. I do like this.
It's
Did everybody
awesome.
catch the Charlie Sheen for reasons unknown
Oh, yeah.
making a Blazing Saddles joke when he walks into this
Yes.
fucking
That's
laundromat?
that's Charlie Improv for sure.
Candy Graham for Mr. Mongo.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, dude. That's very strange. It is, I mean, it is a Charlie Improv. It does to that
Yeah.
effect and feel like a Hot Shots joke almost.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, Paul Ben Victor, dead, hanging from this conveyor belt. Cruz attacks here with his Garrett wire or whatever, and then they go out into the street, and Cruz basically, there's all these bystanders that come up because there's like a fight happening on the block, and Cruz tells all these dudes in Spanish that it's Charlie Sheen that has murdered little Felix, and they all
Yes.
start like trying to like. It's almost like a zombie horde. Like everybody descends on this dude, like beating the shit out of him. And again, we are just shooting our way out of a crowd of people. He's just firing wildly into the sky to get these people like out of the way or whatever.
Which is great.
And then he goes to his dad. And then this is like Tom Skerritt scene 2 of 2.5 in this movie.
I mean, literally. And I mean, like, you need. I would remove the whole thread because also the $2 million. So, like, the cops immediately say, like, well, they're not going to give fucking $2 million. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Never going to happen. But Charlie's plan is to get the $2 million anyway. And the way in which they use it later makes no sense. They
Right.
because literally the criminals pick up the bag that doesn't have $2 million. And it's like, oh no, criminal, here, take the money. It's like that doesn't make any fucking like that.
Yeah.
You won, you did the thing. Like, I guess if you hate your dad that much, I don't know, man. Like, I would just take the $2 million and run.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Well,
Just
he's
disappear.
an honest guy.
Yeah,
He
so-
is. He
but-
wants to be better than his father. But to your point, yes, you can't have a scarce Skerritt. You got to get this
Yes.
guy a beefier part.
I do think, but that just underlines just how inept fucking Raul Julia's whole situation
Sure.
is at this point. He just cannot get a break. He can't even get the right fucking bag.
It's like a heart-to-heart scene. or it should be, because like again, like Charlie's on berserker mode and he's just like, I don't make mistakes anymore and I'm not apologizing for shit and blah blah. And like his dad is just like, listen, you're the only son I have left. You know, it's Skerritt acting. He's like, the only son I have left. You matter to me. What I want you to do, I want you to, one, forgive yourself, and then two, stop being a cop. At some point, it would be cool if he was like, well, I do forgive myself, but I'm never. No, he's just like, no dice on either. I'm going fucking for it. It's like, well, that's.
I'll be whipping myself tonight, Dad. Fuck you.
I am going to be suicidal for the rest of my fucking life, asshole.
How do you like that?
Just give me the money and shut up.
Yeah,
Okay.
$2 million, please.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Allowance day. Ding, ding, ding.
Everyone out of this boardroom. My daddy's giving me money.
Say whatever it is you need to have him here to get that
Sure.
money, and then just do something else later.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
It
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
No.
But yeah, it's a lot of like, he's like, give yourself a decent life. And he's like, no, this is my life. Help me.
Yes.
And that sort of like puts an end to the argument. Like, yeah, dude, like I'm just a cop. I know you fucking hate it, but this is what I chose to do with my life.
No, yeah.
Fuck off and give me this money so I can buy my partner back from these terrorists.
I will not be happy until I am also 75 years old, smoking cigars every day and having a grudge against German beer of all things.
So here we go. The most uncomfortable and hilarious scene in the movie. We cut back
Oh.
to the hideout.
My
Yes.
God.
Eastwood is handcuffed to this chair, and Sonia Braga is kind of slinking around here. And Eastwood asks for a glass of water. and
FYI, if you watch
Yeah.
this at the Alamo Draft House, your bill is already on the table. Like that's where
Yes.
we are in the movie. Like literally,
Yeah.
people are fucking cleaning up backstairs. They're getting ready for the next showing, but for some reason, this needs to happen.
Well, to the movie's defense, I don't think Alamo existed yet.
No,
it had time.
I mean,
I
I'm
thought
I'm waiting for a Melissa Etheridge song to kick in during this scene.
It's a late stage sexual scene. What's funny is like I was reading the Wikipedia. Apparently, there's a big hubbub around the time where it's like, no, it's a rape scene where a woman rapes a man, and this was controversial. I didn't necessarily read it like that because I think Eastwood's pretty game here.
Yeah, he seems it.
I don't know how to exactly read it, but yeah. So it starts slow where it's like, how about a glass of water? And then he gets it and spits it all over her face. She starts licking around her lips of the droplets of water. Then she starts sucking his chest. And
She does a wrestling move with the razor blade to the above the eyebrow.
Yep,
Like
absolutely
Mankind.
Yep. No, just to get a little something going there, because she's like, I mean, this is like straight up vampire play. Like she's
Yes.
licking this blood later, all this shit. She goes, "You taste like fear, pig," and then like bites his chest.
Yes.
And then she shows him this like suicide bullet that she's like, Strom has another one of these, and if one of us dies,
Sure.
the other one takes themselves out or whatever. That's the deal we have.
It's
and
romantic.
So then, yeah, real romantic
Hot.
stuff here. But then, yes,
She's filming herself, by the way. We should say.
yes, that's what I was getting to. Yes,
Sorry.
she starts the tape filming, all the security cameras, real sliver shit here.
Uh-huh.
We're just filming this stuff go down, and she fucking takes off her panties and opens this dude's fucking pants and sits down and
Yes.
starts gyrating away, and we hear her going, "Don't lose it," like talking to his fucking old dick, like, "Don't lose that
Yeah.
erection."
Well,
Oh,
all right.
God.
If my life is at stake, if you go in my back pocket, in my wallet, there are some pills. If we're really gonna do this,
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna need a little bit of help.
And the way it's played is later on when Charlie Sheen actually sees the tape that starts
Yes.
replaying later in the movie. He's like, "Hey, don't be a pervert."
Yeah.
So it
Yes.
sounds like he's into it.
He's into it. I don't know how else to read this because, like, yeah, the whole "don't lose it" thing, like, it just
It's a
don't
Clint
see-
Eastwood movie. He has to fuck some babe.
exactly.
He's
Something
been
has to
doing
happen.
it forever, and
Yeah.
he's doing it today still.
I mean, let's just put it this way. Clint Eastwood and Clint Eastwood's character he's playing did not see a problem with
Yes.
Exactly.
Fair point.
I didn't like that disclosure picture, I gotta tell you. I found it quite offensive, I'll be honest with you.
Hit a little too close to home.
I've been in that situation. He should be so lucky. Okay.
All right, if you don't want me to lose, you're gonna have to put a finger on my ass. Yep, that's it. That's the one.
Oh.
So yeah, David calls home, checks in with Sarah, and she's like, "Oh yeah, Lieutenant Garcia's here." But then, it is not Lieutenant Garcia. It is our friend Mr. Loco, pretending to be Lieutenant Garcia. And this is where some detectives here, Lance and Wang, we're
Yes.
told, have been tasked with tracking down Charlie Sheen.
Anyone get who? It's either Lance or Wang. One of these dudes is a
Joe
Cheers.
Paulus.
Yeah, Cheers actor.
I
Absolutely.
believe Lance.
He's Gary from Gary's Old Town Tavern.
He's also Fuchs in The Thing.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, so Ackerman realizes here that Sarah's in danger because they're like, he says something about, "Oh man, Garcia's at my house" or something, and they're like, "We just saw Garcia like at the office. What are you talking about?" And so he realizes now something is up. He fucking shakes these dudes immediately. Sarah at the same time here is noticing that Lieutenant Garcia is on TV, and that's not the guy who's at the house right now.
She's got Berlin coffee that she gets him in the face with, which is kind of fun.
Right, and this
Dude,
struggle
yeah.
this struggle that ensues, guys. I mentioned this to you via text earlier. Let me find the picture to send it
thank
to you.
you.
There is quite a few visible crew members during this fight where Loco Martinez, portraying Lieutenant Garcia, fights Sarah in this house. I'm texting it to you guys right now.
I do like because he starts to garrot her, and it's very No Country for Old Men, honestly. Like we're holding
Who
it
is
for
that guy?
There's two guys in the house that are just part of the film crew.
Oh
that
my
are
God.
front and center.
Dude is
during
wearing
this fight.
a white t-shirt and khaki pants.
Yes.
As all get out. As obvious as all get out.
I just, I watched this movie not too long ago, rewatching it today, and it was like a flash. And I was like, wait, who the hell's that? Who else is in the house? Like, what's happening?
Dude,
And
you're
I
like looking
rewound
over
it.
tape like it's an X-Files episode. Like, there's someone else on the film, Scully.
Exactly. And it turns out there is evidence of that. And I guess that is Clint Eastwood has like a fast directing style, right? He's like 2 takes or something.
Oh yeah.
So
He's
I think
very
it's
quick.
just like,
No one will notice.
Who cares? I mean, come on. now.
Also, who gives a shit?
I mean,
Whatever.
like,
Tom's in the shot. Tom's a good-looking guy. What's the problem?
Wait, Tom, Gus is there too. He's looking pretty handsome. Leave it in.
yeah. You want a realistic baby in Bradley's arms.
Oh,
Fine.
God.
I just give him a plastic one. He'll be fine.
yeah, it is crazy. Just 2 guys standing there while her head is front and center in the frame. It is a wild
That's
mistake in this
crazy.
film.
And I mean, like, right now, as she's being choked to death by a man she's never even met, you got to be like, well, I hope I don't die. Oh, my God, my life is flashing before my eyes. I am leaving my husband the second he comes home. If I'm alive, I don't care if he saves me or not. Oh, man, am I leaving him.
No amount of inheritance money is
Yes.
worth this dude pretending to be a different cop and then trying to kill me.
Yes, use some of that money to get me a house elsewhere, please. Like that's the only way I'm going to allow this.
Charlie motorcycles right into the house, which is pretty dope.
It is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I really like this. Decent work here on this bike, really jamming it into the house, which is cool. As we were talking about earlier this week on On-Screen Live, the Roadhouse remake couldn't figure out how to practically back a truck up. So pretty cool to see a motorcycle go through a door.
I mean, there are actual stunts, and that's why you see Gus and Phil or whoever in the background in some shots. But I am very pleased with the stunt work of this movie.
I prefer having a couple guys in white t-shirts in the back of your shot. If that's what if that's what I need to have to get the good stunts and the good stuff, fine.
There was
So
some
be it.
trivia about this movie.
Yeah.
There was like, oh, did you have it, Steve?
There's 80 stuntmen, which is twice the number of people in the cast.
Yes. Awesome.
Oh, bless you.
That shows you the market quality. That's why it's pretty fun movie to watch.
So this massive fight goes down
Yes.
between Charlie and Loco here, and it ends with Lara Flynn Boyle shooting the shit out of this guy.
Yes.
Pretty cool. It's one of those like one probably would have done it.
Yes.
But she goes for the fucking hat trick and lays waste to this.
And he
dude.
has the audacity, like, God damn, I needed that guy alive. I'm like, you've All right, how many bullets are left in this thing? How?
I'll tell you this, Steve. You, though, have been saying, like, oh, this is where she's going to leave him, blah, blah, blah. Here's something I don't think you've taken into consideration.
Yeah.
They are both kind of horny as hell after
Yeah.
she killed that dude.
Absolutely.
Because,
okay.
like, he's, like, freaking out for a second, and then, you know, he's like, if I wanted him dead, I would have shot him myself. Maybe next time you aim for the kneecaps, huh? And then she goes, I was aiming for the kneecaps. And it looks like they're about to start furiously making out with each other.
Yeah, but no, we can't because we have to say, you know, the person who would deface a work of art like that with that color should have their ass removed. This is a reprisal of a earlier scene with Clint and Max
Yes.
at the chop shop where
The garage,
local
yeah.
Martinez's car is painted green instead of red. So now we have Charlie Sheen. He's going to take that green Ferrari or whatever the fuck it is.
Yes. To go get his true beloved, which is a 75-year-old alcoholic who is being sexed or raped by Sonia Braga
That's
as
right.
this is happening.
Mhm.
He does a bang up job of it, I gotta say, rescuing this old man.
And the thing is, it's like kind of like the final bit here. Like basically, everyone's gonna. We leave the most inept guy Max to go kill Eastwood while we go get the money. We meaning Raul Julia, some other guy, and Sonia Braga. We're all gonna get the money together.
Right.
And as they're doing that, wouldn't you know it, Clint Eastwood gets the drop on this fucking hapless loser.
Jesus Christ.
Well, this guy makes the mistake of pulling a gun on Eastwood. And this guy is like a chop shop version of like a hacker character.
Exactly.
This guy don't know weapons.
No.
You know? And so like, yeah, gets the drop on him immediately, starts strangling him with these handcuffs, and then dangles him over an open elevator shaft, hanging him with the handcuffs that are attached to his arm. Pretty
Yes.
baller move, I have
You
to say.
hear the neck break. It's beautiful. And then he lets the body. Well, no, I think he tries to let the body drop, but he
Yes.
falls with it and then he uses the body to break his
From
fall.
padding.
Surfs down this
Yeah.
elevator shaft on this corpse. And what you need here, because
Both arms are broken. Sorry, at least both arms are broken.
well, where you see him land, like
Yeah.
his legs are definitely hitting the elevator shaft, like both or the elevator car, and not landing on this dude. Like I think
Yes.
legs are broken more than anything.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I mean, his whole body is broken at this point. I mean, two of those stuntmen that we were talking about, the 80 there, they were doing when he gets free of the chair, Eastwood has to like put the cuffs over like his legs
Yeah.
to get out of it. And it's very from the back, and it's definitely a 30-year-old doing this.
Oh sure, yeah,
Yes.
totally.
Oh,
He
for
can't pull that move off.
Oh no.
He dislocate both of his
Yeah.
shoulders.
the hip is gone. The hip is gone after that.
She happens to be in the same elevator, on top of the same elevator that Raul Julia is
Because
in.
Raul Julia is coming back for Sonia Braga, who Eastwood had knocked out.
Yes.
And
And
there's blood dripping on Raul Julia. And, you know, Eastwood tries to dome him, but too little too late here.
Yeah, sadly.
He's playing it a little too slow here. Plenty of time to fucking get this dude in the noodle with this gun. And a little too much hesitation. I do like the tension though that this scene builds, like, because first the blood is like hitting the floor and like kind of some of Raul's like shoe, I think.
Mhm.
And he doesn't notice it, and you're like, oh fuck, like is he gonna get away with this? And then like a bird shitting on him in the park, this huge blood splurt
Ugh.
drops on this dude's shoulder, and he's like, wait a minute now. It's fucking great.
Yeah, he
Go.
runs up, he sees the sex tapes playing, and Julia doesn't really like that. I think Sheen runs in at this point and distracts him, and he runs. They like him and Braga both go down to the van to leave at this point. And
Yeah, they just run away.
say goodbye to your Polak.
Oh, yes.
Yep. This is where, when Eastwood turns off the tape and Charlie Sheen's like, I was just starting to enjoy that. And he's like, pervert.
Yeah, and then there's the whole like he mentioned something like, oh, like, well, you were up here and she was sitting on your face.
She did not sit on my face.
Yep.
How many times do I have to mention that?
I would never put my mouth there, ever.
I don't do that. It's gay.
I've never done that my entire life. And yes, everyone's dissatisfied.
I sit on her face.
Oh,
usually.
God.
That's how it usually goes.
Yeah, dude. Get it, Clint. But this is the part of the movie where a car becomes a supercar, wherein like Raul Julia is gonna blow up the fucking chop shop, and Clint Eastwood's like, "Buckle up, we're gonna die," and they just drive out. They fall like 10 stories
Dude,
down.
There's amazing like they drive out of this like warehouse that's exploding. The bombs go off. There's a shot of Clint and Charlie Sheen talking midair.
Yeah, he's
while
like,
the
buckle
fire's
up.
behind him, and he's like,
I said fasten your seatbelt.
And they land the what do you call it there? The airbag gets in the face, no problem there, and then they're just on it. Basically, this movie ends in baggage claim, which is really surprising.
Yeah,
it's a lot. There's a lot
going. Like now we get the drop off, and he shows up to his own hostage exchange to get this guy. Now, so Tom Skerritt gave the $2 million.
Yes. To Charlie Sheen.
The real Lieutenant Garcia brings it to this drop. This van shows up with one of these henchmen. They take the money. They drive down the street, only to be mugged by Clint Eastwood, the guy we're supposed to be paying to recover.
Again, they put they're about to pick up the drop bag, the fake bag with laundry in it. And then Clint Eastwood's like, no, take this bag. And it's got all the money in it.
Garcia says that.
Yeah, I was like, Garcia.
My dirty undies, dude.
So much of this makes no sense. First of all, we've got like 500 cops, guns all pointed at this like dummy suitcase.
Yes.
And this dude pulls up in his little mystery machine van. I think it's like a cleaning company or something that Raul Julia is using as a cover because they're all wearing the jumpsuits. They look like fucking Ghostbusters.
It's supposed to be like a FedEx kind of overnight mail.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's an airport mail service.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. So like the dude pulls up and he's just getting it. And then what we're forgetting here, Tom Skerritt just doesn't show up with his bag of money. A fucking stretch limousine pulls into the middle of this police operation.
Yes.
And everybody's like, well, what's going on? Like the chief of police is like, what's happening right now? And like Tom Skerritt and another guy get out of the car with this fucking bag and like leave it there. And it's just like, okay. And Garcia's like, here's the real one. Take it. Like, what are we doing? Why is this feeling more like a non-fight storyline happening in like a wrestling event? Like, well, now whose limo's driving into the arena? Like, it's got no business going down like this.
I know. I was expecting Ric Flair as well, but
oh no, Vince is in the limo. Everybody get Vince.
It's a limousine match.
I'm sure there's been a limousine.
Oh, I'm sure
match,
there has
dude.
been.
But yes, it's convoluted. It's stupid. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The van eventually stops over a manhole.
Dude, we're doing a Ninja Turtles thing.
Love
this
it.
is the genius of this, because you think they're not going to get out of there with $2 million. They got 500 cops right there watching them. But if you stop at a red light, open a hole in the bottom of the van, and go into the sewers, at which Charlie Sheen and Clint Eastwood do as well with this guy to get Strom, because this time it's personal.
It's the only sewer that is like right at a parking space next to a sidewalk. Like it's just a random one just happens to be there.
I'm kind of wondering, guys, if one Mr. J.J. Abrams has seen this movie.
Yeah.
Because they do this exact thing in Mission Impossible 3.
You're right.
The exact, they drive over a manhole and there's a fucking door at the floor of the van and they all slink down into the sewer.
You know, I don't care for Clint Eastwood at all. I think Unforgiven's a piece of shit, but that Rookie movie,
oh boy.
Man, it is action packed. It is just something else, and I love how he treats those people in the bar. I love that.
This is J.J. Abrams you're doing?
Yes, this is my J.J. Abrams.
Got it.
Couldn't you
Just
tell?
checking.
It was nerdy.
Yes, exactly. That's all I got for him.
I like it.
I do love them, yes, switching out one van for just a backup van. And Sheen's got a good line here where he's like, you even think about getting cute, I'll blow that shit you call brains all over my partner. And then Eastwood's offended and he's like, shit you call brains?
Hey, wait a second.
Hey.
My brains are good.
And
There's some fish in there too.
It's like, make the call and, no funny stuff or whatever. So he's like, oh yeah, no, I got held up a little bit. I'll be there in 15. And Raul Julia going 10. Like, what are you gonna do? Leave without the $2 million?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, dude, whatever. The thing you've been bitching about for half this movie, you're just gonna leave without it.
At that point, like, if you were on the phone with, like, dude, do you even know what you're doing?
No,
Like,
yes,
come on, man. Like, shut the fuck up. You're gonna get shot.
If I'm like Xander Berkeley, I'm like, Jesus, what did I sign on to? This fucking clown show.
Jesus. Mickey Mouse. Jesus
Because
Christ.
he's like the getaway guy in the plane.
Yes.
And I mean, it's just I've never seen someone drop $2 million before, and then it just scatters everywhere.
Yeah. Well, first
Oops, I dropped it. I can't believe.
the van shows up.
Yeah.
You know, the guy gets out, the henchman, and Raul Julia says to him, like, "Good work, goodbye," and shoots him to take the money.
Sure.
Yep.
Great move, right? The Joker's
Uh-huh.
done this.
The Joker's
He certainly has. Yeah, that's pretty great. And then it's just, it's kind of just the shootout. We're chasing each other here. Xander Berkeley immediately has this machine gun that he's firing at them.
He gets shot
gets-
what looks like in the heart, but then a
Yes.
second later, he's
Yep.
driving the plane at Clint and Sheen to try to knock
This
them down.
is incredible. I love this. Fucking
Yeah.
actually chasing these guys down with a plane.
I mean,
is
it's
incredible.
honestly, this is what we saw in Mr. McTiernan saw this movie quite as well in Rollerball.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But of
baby.
course, it wasn't in night vision.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
What
big
is?
difference.
Yes.
You see, if you'd seen Xander Berkeley get back up from his fatal gunshot wound in night vision.
The most influential films, of course, Citizen Kane needs not be said, but of course, The Rookie, 1990.
I got to meet that young pup, Clint Eastwood, the other day, and I told him, play Misty for me should be all in night vision.
Yeah, I kind of thought that guy was just a bit of a fat weirdo. Hey, fatso, why don't you leave the eating to yourself and the movies to me? Yeah, take your fruitcake donuts with the pinky stuff on it out of here. I know they're called sprinkles, but I don't like saying sprinkles. Citizen Kane, a big pinko movie.
Why don't we share a steak salad? You can have the salad. I'll have the steak.
All I'm saying is, why wouldn't we want Charles Foster Kane to be the Emperor of America? He's a successful man. He knows how to do it. You think Geddes could get anything done?
Now, just answer me this here, Orson. At the end, when he cries, that's because he's so happy with everything that happened, right? he loves that he's done this all for America, right?
You know, that Amberson family lost all their money because we started building things in China.
It was probably a great thing that you lost that original print, right? Because this version's got to be better than that, than the original stuff that you shot, right?
The finger thing means the taxes.
But yeah, so at some point he drops the $2 million. He tries to pick it up. He can't. Yes,
Well, I think the suitcase is shot out.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Like, because you hear like a pow, like
Yeah.
a gun deflect kind of sound, and then the suitcase hilariously opens.
And you know, like they get inside. I think this is the San Jose International Airport I was looking at. I love old 80s stuff. Like, bring back some browns at an airport. You know what I mean? Everything's
Oh,
so
yeah.
white and
Yes.
anonymous and like Apple looking. Like, give me some browns. I
I
mean, like
agree.
carpets, no, but like some browns, some oranges, some
that- well,
color.
That's exact. I mean, it's that particular brown. It's the orange brown because
Yes.
we get a lot of browns these days, but it's usually dark browns, and I'm
No,
not a fan.
I want you to start dressing new restaurants like old McDonald's dining rooms.
Exactly.
Everything needs to look like it's the 70s and we've been smoking.
Exactly. You want a color that will absorb cigarette smoke.
Yes.
The Burger King emblem is what you want your color palette to be
Yes,
essentially
yep,
everywhere.
Thank you. That's what I want. Yes.
I
Yeah, yeah,
agree.
everywhere.
I agree. I mean, it's browns, yellows, and orange. It's kind of calming and nice.
But they're running through this, and basically Raul Julia goes one way, Sonia Braga goes another. And then Clint Eastwood is like, well, she did rape me, but I did kind of make it my whole thing to kill Raul. Yeah, I'm gonna go after Raul. You kid, you go that way.
Yeah. And so it does kind of turn into a longer than it needs to be cat and mouse.
Oh,
thing. I
man.
mean, Sonia Braga just running through various parts of this airport,
Yes.
spraying wildly with this machine gun.
Shooting a few cops down or security. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, she ices a couple of airport cops at close range.
Yes.
Absolutely. And then this is where's Charlie Sheen? He was right behind me. Then he's snuck around and he's right behind her and gives her back the old amateur, shoots her
In cold
twice
blood.
in the chest,
Oh yeah.
and then once in the fucking head.
Amazing.
Because
Wow.
we had the technology to put that little dot on the head. It looks really good in this movie.
We do it so much in this movie. It is wild. And it is just wild to like shoot this woman twice in the chest and then let's finish it off with the brain.
Well, yeah. Now he's Dirty David. It's happened.
Oh,
Dirty
The
David.
creation has
Dude.
happened.
Speaking of the 1970s, I think that was a hit film.
And I love Raul Julia is getting chased by Eastwood up through baggage claim. They come through a carousel, and I guarantee you, if by traveling, when Raul Julia gets onto the belt, I'm sure someone's like, oh, that's my bag. Oh no, it's not. There's always that person who's like, is that my? Oh no, it's not. Oh,
Oh,
Dude,
is-
he pops onto this carousel like fucking Kramer, dude. They
Yes.
fly out of this thing and fighting on it.
is
It's
my
awesome.
is my bag a 6-foot Puerto Rican? Oh no, it's not. No, that's right. It's a black one. Oh, it's a black bag. That's right.
It could also sometimes look like a German crime lord.
Yes. Similar.
Oh no, my German crime lord had a pink bow on it. I always put one on when I travel, so I know which one is mine. This is a different German crime lord. Whose German crime lord is this?
You know, someone's like cutting someone off to just be in front of everybody. Fucking assholes. But yes, I don't think I've ever seen a climax on a baggage carousel before, but here we are.
It is kind of incredible, right? Like Raul Julia is like saying, I guess you have to call an ambulance or whatever. And it's like, no, a man needs to keep his word. Takes the silver bullet off his necklace and loads it into his own gun.
It's
A
just
good thing
insane.
ballistics and shit doesn't exist.
I mean, there must be people who are watching this like from a little bit of afar.
Oh yeah. There's cameras in the airport at this point. It's 1990.
Yeah, Pulaski, the autopsy came back on that German crime lord. Shot him in the head with a silver bullet. Did you think he was a werewolf?
Yes, he was. I mean, a German werewolf. They happen all the time.
Hey, Lieutenant, better safe than sorry, no?
Quick question, because the last line is like, he's like, I can think of 100 reasons not to kill you, but none of them are really coming up right now. So I am going to kill you in cold blood, which is a callback to something he says to someone else earlier in the film. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't to Raul Julia. So then
No.
Raul Julia's last moments on earth has to be like,
What?
huh? You know, like,
Yeah.
A little context, please.
I mean, that is a cruel. That is truly cruel. It's just
Yes.
to make him completely confused before you blow his brains out.
I do not understand your reference.
it sounds like a callback, but I wasn't there the first. Oh, no, I'm dead.
Were you talking to Loco when you said this?
Yes, and then Clint Eastwood sits next to Charlie Sheen. The
Yeah.
baggage carousel, I think, is taking the corpse around for a little trip,
And cigar, but no light.
and then he passes out.
This is when this movie refuses to end.
Refuses
Yes,
that.
so-
I will say, don't want to miss the direct Dirty Harry reference here, because the gun that he tries to use on Raul Julia is a gun that he gets off of a security guard at the airport, and he goes to fire it, and there's no bullets in it. So he goes, you know, that security guard only had 5 bullets in his gun. How about that? And you're just like, oh, does everybody get it?
Boy.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
oh boy.
the security guard had the silver bullet. I don't know what it was doing there.
Well, yeah, I guess that's the one reason that you couldn't turn this into a Harry Callahan movie. Harry Callahan very clearly does not fuck.
Yeah.
And so the scene with Sonia Braga wouldn't work with him, because he would just be like, yeah, it's not working. Nothing's happening down there.
Right.
It's just it might be it's a lake. It's a lake of skin down there. It's nothing.
Oh, what?
It's nothing. It's
lake of skin.
I like this.
I don't like it at all.
Nah, no, neither do I. It's
Expand on
awful.
that.
Expand on that. But I mean, so this movie refuses to end. Yeah, this scene between Charlie and him takes forever. He does it's like, who has a light? They have both ends of a cigar. He passes out and it's like, ooh, is he dead? And then the next scene is shot for shot the beginning. Everyone's like, sorry about Pulowski. Oh man, hear about Pulowski?
Oh.
And you go into Lieutenant Garcia's office, and who would be there but Lieutenant Pulaski now. Huh?
And it makes sense because Lieutenant Ray would definitely be fired for all of this.
Yes.
Like he's out the
Yep.
he's out the door immediately.
But what's crazy though is that's not what happens, dude. Because
Oh, yeah,
Charlie Sheen asks where he
yes.
is, and he's like, "They kicked him upstairs."
Yes.
Oh, really?
Unbelievable.
For that fucking bungle of an operation, that dude got a promotion only on a police force. I'm sorry.
And you murdered a low rent fucking car thief at the middle of San Jose International Airport. Here's your promotion, Lieutenant. Thank you so much for your service.
But it's funny though, because you can see this, right? This
Mhm.
ending totally being, what ends up with Harry Callahan. Like he's promoted and he's behind a desk, and that's I can totally
Yes.
see this being pitched as a fucking Dirty Harry movie, and he rejected it.
But I mean, and then we got it. You know what I mean? It's all I need is him to pull it down. It's like, they kicked him upstairs. Now get out of there, kid. But
Yep.
no, here comes his rookie. It's a lady named Torres, and she's got even better scores than you do.
I mean, this is also. I mean, like it's the Callahan stuff. Like this is. I forget if it's Sudden Impact or the other one where he gets a female partner. Is the
Mhm.
whole thing? Is the whole
Yeah.
joke?
I think it's Tyne Daly is the partner.
Tyne Daly is the partner. Yeah. I forget which one it is, but he does that. Like so, literally, he's like, "Well, Charlie Sheen, you're just gonna be the new Dirty Harry. We're gonna franchise this out."
It's very weird. And yeah, so he just has the same exit that Clint had with Charlie at the beginning of the movie.
Yes.
And it's like, whereas at the beginning they put like a kick me sign on Charlie's back, for this poor woman, it's a sign that says, "I want your sex."
Of course.
Charlie just quietly, just like Clint did, takes the sign off the back, crushes the piece of paper up. And like any good Clint Eastwood movie, we're just walking out a door while the credits roll.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
It's fun. I like that.
But that is the end of this movie. That is the end of The Rookie, directed by Clint Eastwood and co-starring Charlie Sheen. Go around the horn here. Final thoughts, Steve Sadak.
Yeah, I think this is a light recommend for me. Could have been a little tighter. It's a little insane. It's kind of like I said. It is kind of a McGarnacle / McBain movie come to life, like with real live action actors. Like it's so bonkers in that it had no. It's so interesting when obviously Lethal Weapon's huge. All these buddy cop movies are huge, and people were trying to buck the trend. And Clint Eastwood's like, what if we didn't buck the trend? What if we just did it again? And that's kind of all it is. It's just like, it's it again. So your mileage may vary. Charlie Sheen going apeshit, burning down that bar did put it to the light recommend territory for me.
Eric Siska.
Yeah, big recommend. I don't think Charlie Sheen's good in this. I mean, I think one of those themes we're seeing throughout this SHEENPRIL is we're not the biggest fans of him as an actor, but it's a big recommend mostly for the action and the stunts. And the police stuff is so stupid that it kind of makes it like double entertaining for me. So big recommend for me.
Yeah, I'll hop in and say big recommend for me, man. This is the first time that I'd ever seen this movie. I had a ball with it. I do think it fails to end appropriately. It really just kind of drags on. You expect the gag of Clint passing out, onto Charlie's arm at the airport there at the end to be the end of the movie.
Sure, that makes a ton of sense.
Boy, we got banged up on this job. End of case, end of movie. I did not need the end of that shit there. So that kind of points off for that. Points off for the complete misfire, Eastwood's call with the fucking music for that biker bar. It's just absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's ridiculous. It's laughable. It's the fucking fake baby from American Sniper. It doesn't fit, and everybody notices. So the dude is just a stubborn son of a gun, man. But big recommend for me. Chris Cabin, final word.
Oh yeah, you got to see it. It's. I do think it is exactly that. He made this in the middle of making. I was talking with you guys before. He makes 2 masterpieces before this and 3 after, and right in the middle is this ridiculous movie. And I think it was just him being like, well, what's trendy right now? What do they like right now? I'm trying to fund this Kevin Costner picture, okay? And that's that's fine by me. It works for the most part. Charlie Sheen is not particularly good, but I like his presence, and he is very energetic in the last hour or so. So I can't complain too much. I enjoyed myself quite a bit.
Yeah, sort of like I don't know, C plus B minus Charlie performance. The bar burning freak out scene is the best he's got here. But that's gonna do it for this episode on The Rookie. As always, if you want more We Hate Movies, check out patreon.com/We Hate Movies, where to go along with our SHEENPRIL programming, there is an episode of We Love Movies out now, all about the excellent Oliver Stone film Wall Street, which Charlie is better in than he is in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, and not still not that great. And,
Yeah, also yeah, fair.
we have out still our Rebel Momentary that came out just last month. Those commentaries are amazing. Those are fun.
Absolutely, we got that going on. We got who we doing for the Gleep Glossary, Eric?
Yes, the Gleep Glossary, if you're new to the show, is our Star Wars Shine Show where I talk about old EU characters, and we're going to be talking about Garrick Face Lauren.
Ooh.
And I don't want to
Okay.
spoil it yet, but I think everyone's going to want to tune in because it's a very funny character.
Okay.
Ooh.
I like that. Also, this month, as it's now April, we have, of course, an all new Once in a Lifetime coming out later on. Chris Cabin, what are we returning to?
Well, we're getting just what the doctor ordered, and that
Yes.
doctor, of course, is Dr. Beck. Our good friend Eric Roberts is back in the saddle. We're having a lot of fun. He is hider in the housing, but he is not doing nearly as much as I would like him to. So, but it's still a great episode. Had a lot of fun with it.
So, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. You can take a break from SHEENPRIL if you would like on that Patreon feed.
And most excitingly, the most exciting way to take that break is to join our top tier to get access to Too Old for This Shit, which is a brand new sideshow that we're doing. We're recapping X-Men 97. So far, the excellent X-Men 97.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Which is just filling me with all sorts of nerd boners all the time. So that's kind of on a bi-weekly schedule. You're
Steve,
going to fucking love it.
Don't lose it. Don't lose it.
Don't lose it. Don't lose it.
Oh, I'm not going to lose it. Talk to me about Jean Grey's baby.
God. Anyway, so yes, that's going on Too Old for This Shit, of
Yes,
course.
indeed.
Melrose 210 still rocking and rolling. We covered 2 crazy ass episodes of those shows this month. Also, The Nexus, our Star Trek recap show, back to its regularly scheduled programming. TOS and TNG.
Mhm.
That's coming out. That's going to be a lot of fun. So SHEENPRIL, of course, will continue next week. We're only 2 weeks in here. Of course, Major League last week and The Rookie this week. And you can get both of those, by the way. If you're listening to this on the free feed and you're like, man, them commercials, hey, I feel you. And boy, do I have a solution for you. $8 level and up on this Patreon, y'all. Ad-free We Hate Movies episodes, including which episode or which movie for next week's episode, Steve?
The thing is, I am too sick to be near you guys, but you can't tell, but I am rubbing my hands together because it is Terminal Velocity.
Oh,
Am I
boy.
the only one that has seen this movie?
Oh, I've seen it.
Okay.
never
I
seen
think
it.
I saw it as a kid. I really don't remember it much, but I do remember the premise and name of it.
Get
nuts.
ready for Christopher McDonald to fuck your face. How about that?
Yeah.
I would love my face to get fucked next week on the program.
Well, there we go, folks. Tune in to see if it happens. Whether or not Eric's face gets fucked by actor Christopher
We'll see.
McDonald.
We'll
my
see.
God.
As we talk about Charlie Sheen and other people in Terminal Velocity. Until then, I've been Andrew Jupin.
Steven Zadak.
Eric Siska.
Chris Cabin.
Take it easy.